Let's roll, let's roll, let's roll, let's roll, buddy. Check. It's okay, I got it. You're ready, you're ready, you're ready, you're ready. Let's see what's cracking right now. Shout out to everybody here already. My hair's a little disheveled. I didn't get too hot for you. My bad. I'm not looking too sexy for you this morning, but this is Wi-Fi Willie. We're going to break down this Saints versus Falcons game. Got all the TVs set up right now. I'm excited for what's going to happen today. It's going to be a tough game for both teams. Both teams are going to be without their starting center. That's pretty intense. Nobody wants to be in that situation. And it looks like Chris Olave was possibly not going to play. He's going to be ready to go. I'm still setting up my TV screens and whatnot, but let me know right away. I want to know where the... In 10 minutes, we'll start cussing. We can't cuss at the beginning of the video, but in 10 minutes, we'll start cussing. I want to know where the F you're from right now watching me. I'm surprised we got this many people watching already at 9:55 in the morning Pacific time, 12:55 for you East Coasters.
Do things your way.
Got to watch these little commercials. But let me know. We got Phoenix in the house. Sacramento. The 559 Timberline, my guy. Shout out to the members like Timberline, Richard, Haji, Scotty Camera, and DC4 land. And we are rocking a DC4. You know what's crazy? I was getting superstitious where I was like, you know what? Maybe I should just wear a black shirt. I'm going to be going live for the Raiders right after this. Maybe, I got my foot problems. I'm walking in crutches right now. I can't walk really on my own. So I was like, you know what? Why don't I make it easier on myself? Why don't I just wear a black shirt? Superstitious, because, I wore a Saints jersey and a Raiders jersey last week, and then they freaking lost. So I thought maybe if I switch it up with a black shirt, things would work out. But you know what? We got to stick with the DC4 jersey. For the Raiders game later, Max Crosby and Devontae are injured, and those are the only jerseys I have of active players. Sorry, I don't got that much money. I can't buy a jersey for Minshew this year when I think, might draft somebody next year. I had brighter lights. What do you guys think? I mean, for those of you who give a shit, should I go back with the brighter lights or should I go with this little streamer set? Because last week I just had the freaking blinds open, just said screw it, turned off all the lights. Who dat? But I want to go back to who we got coming through here. So we got Cali, we got Bakersfield, the Dominican Republic, Joe. That is awesome. Southern California, Vegas, UK, Gary. Jesus from SoCal, Orange County. I have not been to Orange County yet. I've been to LA, but not actual at Orange County. I've always want to go. 0707. Okay. Modesto crime scene. 850 Florida, dude. I need to go there. That's another place I haven't been yet. I need to travel. It's time to travel. All right, so game's about to start. We're getting some stuff fired up. Anaheim. Okay, Anaheim. Okay. But let's freaking go, dude. We got this. We're going to get pumped up for this game. So Chris Olave and Alvin Kamara are going to play. Dude. Demario Davis is not going to be playing. That's what I'm sad about. So this game's in Atlanta. You can see the fans getting rowdy right now. But no Demario Davis. That sort of bummed me out, dude. I was like, dude, That guy's a big part of the team. Big part of the team. A captain on the defense. That's going to be a huge liability. Hopefully he's back the next day after. And no Cesar Ruiz. So the Saints are down 2 offensive linemen, but so are the Falcons. But Saints are down 2 of their interior, and they're kind of a run-first team. That's really scares me. Okay, so Saints defense is going to take the field first. Blake Grupe is about to kick it off. Kirk Cousins versus Derek Carr. 10 a.m. on the West Coast, baby. I like that. New Orleans defers. I like that. Get the ball at halftime. Stay smart. Dun, 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 dun. Let's go. All right. So they're loading some shit up. On third downs, I'll play some I'll play a little bit of audio just to arrest my vocal cords and so you guys know what's cracking with me. I'll get this game field thing up in just like 20 seconds. Kirk Cousins under center at the 30-yard line. And Cousins hands it off to Bijan. Wrapped up quickly. No gain. Bijan, more like I said, more like BJ Robinson. Bijan. You know, I'm not gonna lie, I use this guy in fantasy. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be making some of my fantasy plays in just a second. We'll get into that around the first quarter. We'll get into the person who's helping us provide for this stream. Kirk Cousins in the pistol. Quick throw to Bijan Robinson at the perimeter, and he's going to get the first down, but there's a flag on the play. Dennis Allen believes there was holding. I like how they call Dennis Allen DA. Like he's Devontae. All right, so flag. I believe there's going to be a hold here. The referee, man, the announcers are quiet. Oh, they said no foul. They picked up the flag. So they're going to get him for OPI, and now they're saying there's no OPI. All right, so I'm taking the lower on a lot of stuff. Okay, we'll get into this around the first quarter. We'll see where I'm at. Come on, dude. I always almost say, come on, Raiders. Come on, Saints. Let's get this shit, dude. So the Falcons just got a first down. Okay, under center, ball at the 43-yard line. Drake London in motion for the Falcons and play action for Kirk Cousins. He has time and airs it out deep, and he's got a man open, but it's broken up by Alontae Taylor. Great play by the Saints. 2nd and 10. Oh, wow. You got some other good games around the NFL right now. I got Red Zone over here, too, at the same time. Steelers versus Colts. Anthony Richardson versus Justin Fields. That's a flashy game. What do you guys think, dude? What do you guys think about the freaking result of this drive? Hey, all these services are down. That sucks, but I'm going to try to get you, man. 2nd and 10 now. 43-yard line. Quick throw to Pitts, and it is broken up, incomplete on a slant route. Willie Gay cracked his ass. Shout out to Willie Gay. Now it's going to be a big third down. Big third down.
For the first time in his
Kirk Cousins
career,
has time, gets rid of it.
And the catch is made for a first down by London.
He had way too much time, dude. They made it easy. Completion to Drake London. Kirk Cousins was just there in the pocket. Even though there's injuries to the O-line, they got great protection right now, the Falcons. Okay, so now we got 1st and 10. And handoff, no gain to Robinson. That is whack, dude. Wow. Dude, hopefully people know I'm going live. All right. Tyrann Mathieu on the field. People are locked and loaded, ready to go. 2nd and 10 now for Atlanta in Saints territory. Alontae Taylor's going to blitz the nickel corner, but it doesn't get there in time, and Kirk Cousins gets a big completion. The Saints defense is not doing well in this drive. There's a flag. Hopefully it's holding. All right. Ooh, Aaron Rod. Okay, this play's coming back. I believe there was a hold. Because Saints blitz and they had like no pressure. So I was like, there's got to be a hold. Ooh, face mask on the Falcons offense. Okay. This is going to be a slugfest. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys hanging out, guys. Leave us a like to boost us up while we're giving some coverage here. Some face mask against Chase Young by the offensive lineman. Took his helmet off. Jeez. They're getting freaky this early. Okay, 41-yard line. Kirk Cousins with the screen play. And no, he breaks free, but it's still only a modest gain of about 5 yards. Raheem Morris with a nice watch. Not going to lie, this guy's got a nice watch on. Okay, 3rd and 20. The Saints defense cannot let up on 3rd and freaking 20. Dropping back, Kirk Cousins has some time and dumps it off to Bijan Robinson, who is able to juke, and Marshawn Lattimore pushes him out. Okay, they're going to be stopped. They are stopped around the 46-yard line. I like that. Put it all on me. Put it all on me. We're gonna get litty, but I've learned. So we're in week 4, right? By the way, for my Raiders DC fans, next week Monday Night Football, motherfucker, we gotta roll through hard. DC for the Saints versus Patty Mahomes and the Chiefs on Monday Night Football. I've circled this game from 6 months ago. But I've learned to like chill out of my voice and save it for later on. So we're gonna have the lo-fi Willie right now. Then we'll go into Wi-Fi. And a muffed punt by Rashid Shaheed in the end zone, and now it's a touchdown for the Falcons. Rashid Shaheed muffed the punt near the end zone, and the Falcons hopped on it in the end zone. That's a touchdown for Atlanta. Okay, let's just pretend the Falcons marched down the field and got a touchdown. It hit Rashid Shaheed in the face. He got lazy with it, and just like that. And man, that's a big fuck up for Rashid Shaheed. But they gotta move past this and go as. Let's just pretend the Falcons scored a touchdown. Let's just pretend they scored a touchdown on their first drive. You gotta move past that shit. But that was bad for Rashid Shaheed, who's been fire hot, and that's a big blunder for him. You might want to consider somebody else punt returning, honestly. And now it's 7-0, and it's not looking pretty. But as long as the Saints offense starts out hot, dude, they cannot go 3 and out. They cannot go 3 and out. See, I'm already gonna start losing my voice. They cannot go 3 and out. And then here you go, the Bucks versus Eagles. Bucks just put up 7 against the Eagles. Eagles got some more injuries, though. They got banged up against the Saints. Saints might have given the Bucks a favor by banging them up so hard. I'm trying to think who they got out. But I remember the injury report after. It's, Eagles are already banged up, but I remember their injury report after they played the Saints. It was like pretty long. And people were like, oh, that was a physical game. Oh, and on Red Zone, they're showing the Rashid Shaheed play on Red Zone, dude. I mean, yeah. I don't know what to think. I don't even know, dude. I don't even know why he tried to return it. When you saw where he was going to field it, he was going to field it at like the 3-yard line. I'm looking at the replay here. He was going to field it like the 3-yard line. So what like, okay, you're going to get 1, 2. Yes, he was going to field it at the 3-yard line. Just let it bounce. Let it bounce and go to the end zone. And even if it bounces out of bounds, it's a good kick. You were going to field it at the 3-yard line anyways. Why do you need to touch this football? I think Rashid Shaheed's gotten cocky because the bro is fast and has returned some bangers in the punt return game and the kick return game. But dude, that was a boneheaded mistake by him. I just hope they really this is not going to matter if the Saints offense is able to step up. And hey, I don't know the depth of the Falcons O-line, but I will say you did not notice that the Falcons had 2 backup offensive linemen in, backup center and a backup tackle, if I'm not mistaken. Saints got a backup center, actually kind of a third string center. They signed this guy who's supposed to play center randomly, Limanux, or I don't know how to pronounce his name. And then you got the backup guard for Cesar Ruiz. So the Saints got to kind of come out at least looking that fresh, at least get a field goal on this drive, making it seem like a seamless transition. I think they'll give him a lot of confidence. And now we got Rashid Shaheed going to return a kick return right now. That guy's got to put it all in the past. I mean, they're going to need him for this kick return and punt return game all game. All right, so we'll see what's up, dude. Rashid Shaheed couldn't get the long bomb. Had some drops, dude. I know the passes to Rashid Shaheed. I mean, they're never perfect, right? And they weren't. But last week, dude, he had his hands on a couple of those where when I did my post-game breakdown, I was like, all right, at the end of the day, if he would have caught that, they would have won the game. But it wasn't super easy. It was contested. It wasn't like he was wide open like he has been against the Cowboys and the Panthers. And yeah, and against the Eagles, man, he was wrestling for it, and they would just wrestle it away from him, just straight up. Ooh, Carr leading the league in 40-yard plus TD passes. Here we go, 1st and 10. Shout out to you guys staying up to watch this. 30-yard line, Carr empty set to throw. Looking, gets a quick pass to Chris Olave, and Olave has some room and gets a 15-yard gain with his legs. That's a lot of yak. That's a lot of yak. All right, and then they're in the hurry-up offense. I love this strategy. Your defense and special teams gave up a touchdown because they only were able to get that because of the field position. 48-yard line in Saints territory. Carr under center. He's going to hand it off to Kamara. And Kamara wrestles for 6 yards. So, oh, wow, I did not know that. Kamara leading the NFL in yards, full scrimmage yards. Wow, there's a lot of great games around the NFL, too. Rams versus Bears. Then you got this great divisional matchup. Great weekend, actually. 47-yard line, Carr under center again, and a quick throw to Olave. Olave wrestles and gets about 4 yards. It's going to be a critical 3rd and 1. But you know what? I think they got to stay in this hurry-up mode. They got to stay in this hurry-up mode and just say, hey, we're going to get it. And there's my cat right there, and she's ready for this game. Come back, Skippy. Okay, 3rd and 1. Oh, Taysom Hill is back. I forgot. Falcons got Matthew Judon. You got Taysom Hill right now in the backfield. Whoa. 2 tight end set. Heavy formation. Are the Saints just going to freaking run it? And they do. And Taysom Hill, fights almost stopped, but continues to move and gets a 1st down. Taysom Hill. He's the GOAT. Wow. Taysom Hill ran into a lineman, was able to stay balanced and continue to fight for the perimeter, man. Wow. I like that formation by the Saints. You just load everybody up. I saw Jake Haener on the sideline, Fresno State. Shout out to him. All right, dude. Let's see what's going on. Quick throw to Kamara on the outside. About 4-yard gain. So they're doing these quick kind of wide receiver screen passes. A couple of them already today. Probably gives the offensive lineman a break. So when you're looking at their offensive lineman formation, keeping Lucas Patrick at left guard, the new guy Limonix at center. Then you got Landon Young at right guard. For those of you who know the O lineman, that's kind of interesting setup here. 2nd and 7. 2nd and 7. At the 35-yard line, Taysom Hill at fullback, and a pitch to Kamara. He's got to make a move inside, and he does. And Kamara gets a 15-yard gain. And there's a flag on the play. I hope they don't call holding. They better not call holding. Holding on the Falcons defense. The play stands. Adding yards to the end of the run. The Saints are at the 18-yard line of the Falcons right now, buddy. Let's freaking go. Ooh, Jags trying to get their first win against the Texans. Yikes, that's going to be tough. Yeah, there's a lot of good games, man. A lot of good games. I'm not going to lie. All right, here we go. 18-yard line, Taysom Hill at QB. And Taysom Hill's going to run it. And he wrestles for about 3 yards. That didn't surprise anybody. I mean, how is that supposed to surprise anybody? You know what I mean? But I'm glad that Taysom Hill seems healthy. You know, there's a concern. Is this guy 100%? Is that going to work out? Looks good to go. And he's still in the lineup right now for this first drive. The cat emojis. Dude, the emotes don't work anymore. The company that was running that don't do it. All right, 15-yard line. And Carr, quick throw to Shaheed on the outside, and Shaheed has some space, and Shaheed wrestles and almost gets a touchdown, but he's out at the 1-yard line. Rashid Shaheed. Let's go. Made a move, tried to hop. Yes. Are they going to do the QB sneak with Carr now that they're at the 1? Why did my shit get all twisted like this, dude? Oh my God. What the heck? All right. Sorry. I'll fix this real quick. 10-minute in the huddle confusion. Are they going to call a timeout? Is this just going to freak up every time I fuck up every time I got a timeout? All right, so they got a little commercial break. I think somebody called a timeout. There's confusion with the huddle and all that. Hopefully it was Atlanta who called a timeout. Oh no, it was the Saints. The Saints called a timeout. So hey. And now that they're at the 2-yard line, I'm seeing Taysom Hill go in at QB. And appreciate Sal, the first person supporting this stream, helping us keep going. And yes, bring back Gruden and draft Milroe. Dude, that would be fire. No point in drafting a QB if you don't got an offensive-minded coach who could utilize him. And Taysom Hill's going to run it himself and get the touchdown. Touchdown, Taysom Hill. He's back, baby. And I should have chose some yards on him, but it's all good. But yeah, dude. I don't want the Raiders to draft a QB and they got a coach who don't know what the hell to do with him. I want the Raiders to draft a QB with the coach who knows what he's doing. You got somebody like look at Kevin O'Connell. Vikings head coach. Look at Matt LaFleur with the Packers. Got a head coach who knows what to do with a quarterback, man. But shout out to the Saints tying it. And look, dude, now that's exactly what I was saying. That muffed punt return by Rashid Shaheed doesn't look that bad anymore. Now that just looks like a little blip in the road. Tie game. Derek Carr and Taysom Hill high-fiving each other. You love to see that. And I bet you Carr is glad that weapon's back. And what was the other key factor that I was announcing before that drive? Did you notice the offensive line? No. And that's how you know things are going good, when you don't notice that offensive line. I was worried. Falcons offense looked smooth with the backup O-lineman. I was worried maybe the Saints would not look smooth with the backups. It looked smooth. It looked smooth. Didn't notice the guard, didn't notice the center at all. That's what you like to see. That's what you like to see. Eagles losing to the Bucks. If you're a Saints fan, you're worried about this here. Bucks beating the Eagles, going to be tied for the division. They are winning this game. You want to see the Eagles knock out the rest of this NFC South. And the Bucks got a 2-touchdown lead against the Eagles. But shout out, let me know if you got a Saints card jersey on. Let me know in the chat. I want to know, do you got a Saints card jersey on? Turn that down a little bit. Yeah. Bring back Gruden. Looking at the chat. We'll see today's picks. I'm gonna do it when I know I got time. First quarter. We'll do in the first quarter. We'll do a message from the sponsor. When I know I got time, because this game could come back at any moment. Still rocking the Drew Brees jersey. There you go. Raiders. Not gonna lie, for the Raiders, I mean, we'll do a little preview of what I'm gonna get into later. But for the Raiders, I definitely took the yards the higher for Deshaun Watson. Deshaun Watson has not thrown for over 300 yards. As a Brown, I would not be surprised if that changes today. With no Max Crosby, a Raiders team that is a yikes. After getting clapped by the Carolina Panthers, and I don't give a shit if Andy Dalton's playing. Man, I'm still pissed about that. And I'm actually pissed that more people aren't pissed. How you gonna get clapped by the Panthers? And we'll see how the Panthers do. They're playing the Bengals. What time do they play? Panthers play the Bengals, so we'll see if maybe they're the real deal with Andy Dalton. Maybe they beat the Bengals, and then the Raiders' loss doesn't look that bad. That's true. What, Andy Dalton getting revenge on his old squad, the Cincinnati Bengals? I think that could happen. I was telling my wife, man, I got to make a play. I got to make a pick on that, and she was like, no. Panthers aren't going to beat the Bengals. And shout out to Anthony Stout, giving us some love, supporting the stream, my guy. Thank you for the play-by-play, bro. I'm in Kenya for a couple months, so you've been clutch since I don't get the games out here. Shout out to Anthony Stout, guys. Wish him well in Kenya. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate people like you help support the stream. That's how we keep doing this. Without people, without the supers, we wouldn't be able to do it. Play action, Kirk Cousins, and a quick throw on the outside to Ray McLeod, 3-yard gain. Now I want to figure out when that Panthers Bengals game is. I think it's going to be at 1 o'clock. Yeah, it's going to be at 1. All right, so it's going to be 2nd and 7 now. And 23-yard line. Kirk Cousins in the pistol, dropping back to throw. Has time and gets it to the outside, but it's broken up. It was intended for Drake London, and Alontae Taylor broke that shit up. I thought it was going to be a completion, honestly, but Taylor with the extra effort. Wow, this guy's awesome. And I will say, one thing that people cannot deny about the Saints, I am concerned about their pass rush sometimes, and you've seen in this game, they're not getting much of a push, but they got DBs. They got a lot of corners. But I still think the pass rush needs to improve. 3rd and 7, big 3rd down. Kirk Cousins in the shotgun. Kirk Cousins, 3-step drop, and hits Ray McLeod on the outside, but there's a flag. I'm hoping there's a push-off.
Catch is made by McLeod.
Okay, I'm going to try to give you guys at least the 3rd downs. And it saves my voice a little bit. Let's see what we got going on here. Flag.
Pass interference. Defense.
Oh.
Number 29. That penalty is
PI on the defense, so it's a completion on an out route to Ray McLeod, and first down. First down for the Falcons. Okay, I was hoping it was going to be OPI. Well, so, okay. You got PI and then you still got beat? Yeah, I mean, it looks like he just thought he was going to go deep. He did that comeback route. Boom. All right, now first down and a handoff. Cousins to Algier. 6-yard gain. This might be an offensive shootout. Both these offenses are freaking rolling. Jeez. Oh, Panthers Bengals already started? The red zone's not even covering it. All right, guys, get those likes up. We got 100 likes, but over 400 people here. Get those likes up. Help boost us in the algorithm, man. Good free way to support the show. We got to be at like 300 likes, man, or else I got to shut this thing down. All right, second and three. Second and three for the Falcons. Dropping back. Kirk Cousins has too much time, and he throws an interception anyways to Paulson Adebo. No way. No way. Second and three, Kirk Cousins had time, then a low throw, and then Paulson Adebo jumps it.
It's his second over the first 4 weeks this season.
Oh my God. Interception, baby. No way. I did not see that coming. I was all low energy in that moment. Oh, second and three, routine throw. I actually thought it was going to be a big Falcons completion. Kirk Cousins had a hell of time. He throws it low, not even really near the receiver. And they're able to jump that shit easily. There you freaking go, Saints defense, making a play. Right when I said this looks like it's going to be an offensive shootout, right when I said both these offenses look like they're rolling, they make a play, dude. They make a freaking play. Jump around. Jump. We don't have jump. This is all we got. All right, maybe I could play... All right, it's the 2-minute warnings in a little bit. I could play when the Saints go marching in, maybe. Ooh, people talking about is Devontae Adams, Max Crosby sitting out on Pierce. Shout out to Mary Reina Wi-Fi. Thoughts on the last professional sports game played in Oakland with the A's having their final game? I thought that was really funny seeing video of some of the A's fans getting like a cup of the last dirt, like the dirt from the field. I'm like, dude, all right, I understand, it sucks. You're not going to be able to go to A's games in Oakland anymore, but let's not collect dirt and leave dirt in our house from the last A's game. That's a little weird. Are people buying that? Do people make money off giving away the dirt? I don't know. But I've never been a big baseball fan. I do enjoy going to games. When I used to root for baseball, my team was the Dodgers, not going to lie, even though I was an Oakland Raiders fan too. But going to games is always fun, and I feel bad for the people who can no longer go, but I just think it's more about Oakland and less about the team, man. Oakland's changing. The Niners aren't even in San Francisco anymore. Candlestick, that used to be a sick location for stadium. I used to work in SF, and Candlestick was a sick location. All right, so the game's coming back on. I mean, it sucks, but I think it's more about Oakland, less about the sport. I think it's more about just the Bay Area and how it's changing and becoming unaffordable. I mean, look, I used to live there, now I'm in Portland. And I think Portland's safer. That's another thing. I think Portland's safer than the Bay Area. I feel more safe, which is crazy to say. All right, Derek Carr. Quick throw to Olave on the outside. And an 8-yard gain. And now it's going to be 2nd and 1, actually, 9-yard gain. So it was a quick curl route on the outside. And the Saints are getting the ball out fast. Smart when you got all these injuries on the offensive line. And a handoff to Kamara on 2nd and 1. And Kamara has some real estate and gets himself a 9-yard gain. What's wrong, Skippy? My cat is flipping. What's wrong, Skip? You better not scratch my jersey. Skippy. Okay, 1st and 10. Ball at the 35-yard line of the Falcons, and a quick throw on a wide receiver screen to Rashid Shaheed, and he gets a 5-yard gain. I kind of want to put the chat on the screen, but would it deter from super chats, which actually support the show? But I like, because it's easier to read than having both the shit up. What, Skippy? Dude, my cat is flipping right now. Sorry, I'll stop paying attention to my cat. 2nd and 4 right now. 2nd and 4. 2nd and 4. We're, oh no, I'm not gonna make any, no naughty jokes. 2nd and 4 right now. Ball at the 30-yard line. Falcons crowd the line of scrimmage. Saints already in field goal territory, and a pitch to Taysom Hill, and Taysom Hill fights, but no dice. All right, let's see. All right, let's see what this shit does. All right, they're talking about the little Taysom. Little Taysom. But yeah, I'm a 3rd and 2. Handoff to Kamara on the outside, wrestles, and it's not there. It's going to be 4th down. Saints are typically conservative with this. I think they're going to just... I think they're just going to roll away from this here. Oh no, they're going for it. And they're going for it on 4th and 1. They are going for it. 4th and 1. Are they calling the Billie Jean? Falcons crowd the line of scrimmage. Derek Carr under centers. Taysom Hill at fullback. Wilson in motion. Carr. A handoff to Taysom Hill on a fullback dive, and they get this 1st down. I love that shit. That freaking fooled me. So Taysom Hill lined up at fullback, Kamara running back. Carr makes it seem like he's going to hand it to Kamara, and then does a quick handoff to Taysom Hill as the fullback. Woo! Wow, dude. This offense is different with Taysom Hill. I was naive to think that it wouldn't be different against the Eagles, but without Taysom Hill is like, man, he's one of the main ingredients, dude. He's the salt. You need the salt. 1st and 10, dropping back. And a quick throw to Olave or to Shaheed on the out route, 6-yard gain here. Okay, this is easier for me to see what's going on, honestly. Dude, why is my alert? Dude, that's what's not working today. This alert box. That's how I wasn't able to see Mary's super chat quickly. All right, 2nd and 5. A pitch to Alvin Kamara. No gain, 3rd and 5, but they're at the 15-yard line. But yeah, somebody was asking earlier. Yeah, I'm a Raiders fan, always rooted for Carr, and so as long as Carr is on the Saints, I just figured Saints would be my NFC team, so I started rooting for them hardcore. All right, they're gonna let this go to the end of the 1st quarter on 3rd and 5. Big down coming up, man. Big freaking down. And we got Kirk Cousins looking very intense. Whew. Man, that was that was pretty wild. Not gonna lie, that was a wild 1st quarter. A lot of ups and downs. But it's what we needed. It's what we needed, honestly. I think the Saints have had it a little too easy with the 2 blowouts. I'm actually glad they had that Eagles game, because it was just way too chill. It just seemed like, oh, we're going to just whoop everybody's ass every week. It's like, dude, that's not going to happen like that. But what is going to happen is we are going to have a message. Uh-oh, did I go to the wrong thing? We are going to have a message from our sponsor, guys. Shout out to the sponsor of this live stream, Underdog, where you can win money on sports. Underdog is the easiest place to play fantasy sports. It's also the fastest growing app in the industry. If you are in Oregon like me, or California, my home state, and several states across the U.S., it is available. So check out their coverage map to see if it's available in your area. Odds are it probably is. What I like to do is their pick'em game, and I'm going to be playing their pick'em game today, and I play the pick'em game with almost every live stream. And honestly, even when I'm not live, I am playing the pick'em game. You can put some cash down and try to win up to 1,000 times your money in one night just by picking the higher or lower stat total on some of your favorite players. Like Derek Carr, I got higher than 200 yards. Kirk Cousins, I'm going against this guy. I got him on the lower in 220. Hopefully I get that one. And you got the chance to win big. You just pick 2 to 8 players, build a pick'em entry, and then watch your picks hit. Watch your picks hit, man. It's really fun to do, especially when you're not super invested in a game. I just did it again with the Giants versus Cowboys. I didn't really care who won, but I wanted to make it interesting when I was at the bar. So I made some picks. I made some freaking picks. So you could also use my promo code Wi-Fi to claim your free pick. You get a free pick, means you automatically win that pick, plus a first-time deposit offer of up to $1,000 in bonus cash. The link is in the description, and it's going to be in the pinned comment and also pinned to this live chat. So be sure to check that out. Promo code Wi-Fi. Just go to the Underdog app and check it in the Google Store, Play Store, and use promo code Wi-Fi to sign up and get your deposit offer of up to $1,000 and your free pick. Game is back on. Carr on third down, slant route. Getting a completion here. Oh my God, why is this thing? Sorry, I got distracted when I was doing that because the... Okay, why is this shit not? So sorry. Okay, well, the Saints get the first down there. Okay. All right, I'm going to fix this up. And shout out to Hank. Let's get this win today. Who dat? Let's go. First and goal now. And a handoff to Jamal Williams, who's going to fight for a 5-yard gain. Dude, why is this thing so stupid? Yay, yay. And I'm going to show you guys more of my picks and see if I'm hitting throughout this and do some shit. Second and goal. Second and goal now. Carr hands it off to Taysom Hill, who's a firecracker up the middle, and he gets a touchdown, baby. Taysom. 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 And look, Mary Reyna. Look, I'm a jealous Raiders fan sometimes. Why can't AP and Getsy come up with 4 to 5 plays a game, a yard on fourth down? You use Bowers like the Saints use Hill. No creativity, just excuses. Dude, I mean, I originally thought they were going to use Bowers like a gadget player. They talked about him playing fullback and shit. And look at Taysom Hill. Fullback on that fourth down, gets the first down on a critical 4th and 1. And now a very creative play on second and goal. Taysom Hill back at running back. Oh, is he just a decoy? Is he going to just pass block because he's really good at pass blocking too? No. Boom. He goes right up the middle. He breaks a tackle. Caden Ellis, the former Saints linebacker, could not bring down Hill. And then you got his second touchdown of the day. So appreciate you, Hank. Appreciate you, Mary Reyna. And man, my little alert box is not working. We got to work out some kinks here. We got to work out some kinks. Oh yeah, I need to do that. Who dat nation, baby. Now that Derek Carr's there, it's who dat nation. Oh man, I love There are some people who get triggered like, dude, how can you be a Raiders fan and still root for Carr? And I just, honestly, I like get pleasure out of people hating on me for it. And then I get pleasure out of like trolling and triggering people. So let's go DC Nation, Derek Carr Nation. Oh, maybe I'm immature. Maybe I'm immature. I mean, there's some Raiders fans out there who are like, no, we don't need Carr back. We're good with Minshew or O'Connell. I'm like, you know what? It's okay to have a different opinion. I don't even care if people dislike, as long as it's just like disliking him as a player. I just don't like when people are mean and personal. But I don't care if people have different opinions. I just respectfully disagree, especially how shit's going right now. Oh, we got a Devontae Taco Bell commercial right now. DEA, he's got the Taco Bell in his house. Dude, I love Devontae Adams. I hope it works out for him. Like, whatever ends up happening, I do think something's gonna happen. Let's check out. So I actually, now that things are getting better, I'm only worried about the Saints doing too well where Carr doesn't have to go over 200 yards. I still think he's going to go over 200 yards. Falcons are probably going to run. I'm hoping these teams run the ball a little bit more. But I think I actually might hit on all this shit, dude. $20 win 383. Like I said, link is in the pin to the chat and pin comment. Code Wi-Fi for underdog. Game's about to come back on. I think I might hit on this shit. I don't get my hopes up until the late third quarter. Then I get my hopes up. Rich Wolf, Ward or Milroe, bro. Dude, Milroe looked sick last night. Milroe made me want to tank. But look, I kind of want the Raiders to have a good, like, even a decent season, even though I think it's going to be tough with how Pierce is running things. Kick return now at the 22-yard line. And it's not really Pierce's. I mean, I don't know what people were thinking, dude. You got a head coach who's never done it before. It's obviously going to be a rebuild. But yeah, Milroe, dude. I was watching Georgia versus Alabama last night. I mean, Georgia almost came back, but dude, Milroe was sick. He was so sick. Whoever gets him is going to be so stoked. And you know, he's already played at Alabama. I mean, he's not as much of a project as somebody who goes to a smaller school. And we've already seen Will Levis, Zach Wilson. It's not like a super small school, but just smaller than like the top ones. They don't hit as well. 1st and 10. Hand off to Bijan. And that is a good gain for the Falcons of about 7 yards. Appreciate the support, Rich. Blank. That's a funny name. Arthur Blank, the owner of the Falcons. I mean, yeah, if they trade Devontae, they don't have to tank. They can get a high pick by using that to trade up. 2nd and 2. 2nd and 2 for the Falcons and a handoff to Bijan. 5-yard gain. Although with how Milroe played last night, you might have to trade up pretty high. I mean, Carson Beck definitely went downhill. So that's a first down for the Falcons. They are slightly moving here in the running game. Saints defense has to clamp down. Saints do get the ball at the end of this quarter, though, at the start of the third. But they don't need to tank. Obviously, tanking would help. I think you decide. I think you decide near the trade deadline. Like, if you've only won like one game during the trade deadline, then you might as well. First and 10, play action. And a deep completion to Darnell Mooney. The Falcons get a first down, and they are fighting back after that interception from Kirk Cousins. Saints defense needs to clamp down. All right, I'm getting superstitious. I'm going to lock in. Ruben Ruiz, though. Devontae joining Carr and the Saints if the Raiders lose. Dude, when I saw Olave on the injury report, not going to lie, I saw Olave on the injury report. I thought he might not play, but he's going to play. All it made me think is that the Saints desperately need a third wide receiver. Because if Olave or Shaheed goes down, they're kind of screwed. So if I was them, I would send a 2nd-round pick for Devontae. 39-yard line, dropping back. Cousins, quick throw to Pitts, and rocked. 1-yard gain. But Devontae is kind of a 1-year rental because you got to restructure his contract, a bunch of things. There's a flag on this play, even though it was going to be a no gain for the Falcons and 2nd and 10 at the 39 of the New Orleans, but PI on the offense. So the offense of the Falcons is moving back off a PI. Whew. Dude, I wonder if Hunter Renfrow is like low key retiring or only gonna play if he gets a big contract. Because I do not know where this dude's at. Yeah, multiple people are like, "Where's Hunter Renfrow at?" I just figured he'd go work with. They tried to trade for him last year. There was an official report that they tried to trade for him in the middle of last year. The Saints. So I don't know what happened there. 49-yard line. Falcons drop back, 4-man rush, no pressure. Kirk Cousins gets the ball off to Drake London, and the Saints defense needs to get a pass rush. That's a big completion, not quite a first down, but I believe that's going to bring it to now 3rd and something. Yeah, but if I'm Devontae, dude, do you really want to join the Jets? I mean, first of all, it's going to be tougher in the AFC. Second of all, how long is Rodgers playing? Oh, so 2nd and 6, because that was first down after the PI call. 2nd and 6. Kirk Cousins has time, pressure in his face, though, and a high throw intended for Drake London, incomplete. So the pressure finally got to Kirk Cousins' face, and then he threw an inaccurate pass. Now it's going to be 3rd and 6, baby. Here we go. 3rd and 6. Kirk Cousins at the 35-yard line of the Saints, kind of in field goal range right now. Dropping back. Cousins, a quick throw to Drake London on the outside, and Paulson Adebo chases him. And does he get the first down? He might be a yard short. 4th and 1. Are they going to go for it? Are they going to match the aggressiveness of the Saints? I think you have to consider that. Pushed out. No, he got the first down. I would challenge that if I was the Falcons. I mean, I don't want him to get the first down, but he did get it. Okay, 4th and 1. They're going to go for it. 4th and 1. And there's a flag. False start? No way. They should have thrown the challenge flag. Bad coaching by the Falcons. Bad coaching. False start against the Falcons. A 4th and 1 turns into 4th and 6. Puts him at the 40-yard line. Knocks him out of field goal range. They should have thrown the challenge flag, dude. What the hell are they doing? And I don't even want them to win, but just, dude, manage the freaking game. Bro, that was a dumb moment. All right, okay, now they're going to try to go for this big kick here. Will they get it? $53-yard attempt to Young Ho Koo. And Young Ho Koo got it. On that 53-yarder, that Young Ho is cool. Got to give Young Ho Koo some credit. I mean, I'm wearing a fucking Saints jersey. I think it's pretty clear who I want to win. But you know what? I always give credit when people make good plays. I always like to give credit. Fuck, where'd the chat go? Okay. So we got a Will Ferrell commercial. You know what? I'm gonna make my shit retro. Oh, guys, So I've been bitching about getting likes. Dude, we got almost 600 people in here. We only got 153 likes. Let's just do I'm not here trying. I'm not asking for much, baby. I'm not asking for much on this commercial break. Giving you amazing insight into this game. Let's try to get to 300 likes, man. We got 154, 168. See, you don't get what you don't ask for, right? 168 likes. Boost us in the algorithm. Good free way to support. Let me try to make this chat thing look better. See, fuck, did you hear that? Was that a gunshot? No, dude, I'm not safe, man. Make sure to send some super chats to keep Willie safe. Clearly that was a gunshot. Okay, which one do I want? That was pretty crazy. You guys see me jump, though? I should have done an instant replay on that. Okay, now we're at 200 likes. Hell freaking yeah. We winning. Shout out to Timberline and Aussie Girl. So were you guys able to hear that? Yes, Audrey's okay. She's just laughing in the background. Yeah, I need to wear a flak jacket while I'm doing the stream. See, I'm out here in the ghetto doing these freaking streams for you guys. I'm in the ghetto of Portland doing these streams and just saying, you know what? I'm going to put it all on the line. I'm putting it all on the line for DC and the Saints and the Raiders at 1:25 p.m. against the Browns. Woo! All right, here we go. Kick off. All right, Jamal Williams gets a return at the 30-yard line. They're doing this little car graphic. The miles of car. Oh, this is a funny little graphic. I got to find this one. So what, 10 minutes in the second quarter? Willie's in the ghetto of Portland. Not even scared. All right. Carr in an empty set formation, 30-yard line. Dropping back. Ooh, and he's going to make a move on the run, and DC's going to use his legs. And DC gets about a 4 or 5 yarder. 5 yards. Dude, he needs to run more. He ran a 4.5 40-yard dash. He's faster than Russell Wilson when Russell Wilson was in his prime. He doesn't use his legs that much. Maybe that's why he's always available for games, though. That's another thing. It's like, you want him to use his legs, but part of the reason why he almost never misses games is probably because he stays safe. He's not trying to be Lamar every play. 2nd and 5. And a handoff to Kamara, who has some space, and Kamara gets a 6-yarder. And that's a first down for the Saints. Oh, dude. All right, 1 second. First and 10. 41-yard line and a reverse to Rashid Shaheed, who should have cut it inside. Got no gain. Juwan Johnson had a block, and I felt like if Rashid Shaheed would have cut inside, shit would have worked out. Dude, Portland's hella nice. There's like nice spots. All right, 2nd and 9. I think I got some toothpaste on my mustache. That actually kind of tastes good. 2nd and 9. Carr pump fakes, tipped in the air. No, and a pick. No, it went off the helmet, and it's going to be a pick 6. Shit. Oh my God. So they went to hit the screen. There was a defender in the way, so Carr pump faked it. Then he went to throw it, and it got tipped in the air, and it was in the air forever. Pump fake. Judon tips it in the air. And nobody there to grab it besides Falcons player, and that's a pick six. But you know what? They were moving down the field. That was kind of a freak accident. They're not going to lose confidence. They're not going to lose confidence off of that. They understand that it was a freak accident. DC is ready to go. But Falcons get the lead. Fortunately, Saints still get the ball at the top of the third quarter. That makes it even better. And really, the Falcons have only scored off of freak accidents. The muffed punt, and now this tip drill pick six. So they've gotten lucky. They're not going to be able to continue to be lucky. They're not going to be able to get lucky every time. We're going to get the free, yeah. But what that did show to me is that the Saints keep running that wide receiver screen, and the Falcons are catching on. So they tried to run it again, and then a defender was already there where Carr couldn't just throw it, and so he pump faked it. That allowed the defender to get in front of Carr and then actually tip it when he went to throw it. He was trying to throw it around him. So they need to quit running that play every time. They need to find something else to mix it up. They keep running that same play, and it's been working. It's been giving their O-line some time. But the Falcons defense is catching on to that wide receiver screen every time they do it now. So they got to make some adjustments, switch up the play calls, halftime adjustments. Yeah. Dude, by the way, Dial Up Audrey's new channel. I think she had a video get like almost 300,000 views the other day. All right. So we still got Papa John's commercials and shit. You know, now the DC haters have been quiet since the Saints have been leading the entire game. And by the way, the DC, like I've been saying, the Derek Carr haters have been in the witness protection program this entire year. You can't see them. You can't recognize them. You can't find them. They've changed their identity. And all of a sudden, as soon as there's one mistake, they finally come out. And once they get this touchdown, once the Saints and Carr get this touchdown, the DC haters are going to be gone. Is Jordan Love playing? Is Jordan Love playing in the it's 21-0 Vikings Packers. Vikings got the lead. Is Jordan Love playing? Okay, so they're showing the replay. The game's back on. They're catching on to the bubble screen, man. They're catching on to the bubble screen. Anthony Richardson is injured in the Colts game. Joe Flacco's in. All right, so kickoff right now. We'll see what's going on here. Saints about to get the football. Oh, yeah, Jordan Love is in the game. He's already thrown a pick. I'm telling you, man, I don't believe in this Jordan Love thing. And Shaheed up the middle. Carr coming back to the field here. And no sweat. Oh, hell yeah. This alert thing is finally fucking working. There you freaking go. Shout out to the new subscriber, Cindy. What a great name. Cindy Landry. All right. And by the way, we still have the Magic 8 Ball. I don't see people using the Magic 8 Ball in the chat. So, okay, they're a little slow to get to the huddle. I think a Falcons player got a little shaken up. And here we go, first down. Okay, under center, Carr. Kamara in the backfield, Taysom Hill in at wide receiver. Handoff to Kamara, and Kamara has some space, and that's about a 15-yarder on first down. Oh, whoa. Now they're at midfield. Oh, wow. So the Panthers are going to lose to the Bengals because Jamar Chase is playing out of his mind. Okay, so yeah. Andy Dalton's not going to get his revenge against the Bengals. So, Raider Nation, we lost to the Panthers. I mean, the Bengals are a good team, but what's going on here? Pistol formation, first down for Carr and the Saints. Taysom Hill in motion. 7 minutes to go in the second quarter. Carr is going to hand it off to Jamal Williams, who doesn't really go anywhere, maybe 3 yards. LA Made, thanks for subscribing. Oh, the chat. The chat's getting crazy tonight. Poor man. Man, my foot was hurting earlier. I took him to leave. Foster Moreau, the former Raider at fullback, motioning out. This is some interesting stuff here. 2nd and 6. Ball at the 45-yard line of the Falcons. Carr puts Foster in motion again. And another handoff to Jamal. And he's only going to get about 3 yards. 3rd and 3. I got to shave. I think I got to shave. I look older with this, though. I feel like I look older with this facial hair. I was lining it up. I haven't cleaned it up. I'll line it up. I'll line it up next week. 3rd and 3. 3rd and 3. And a pitch to Kamara on 3rd and 3. Risky play, and it leads to them being tackled in the background. They should have thrown it on 3rd and 3. And now that's going to be a loss of 3 yards. 4th and 6 at Atlanta's 44-yard line. Oh, man. They should not have ran a halfback toss on 3rd and 3. That's worked before, but you got to at least give your... Now they're going to punt. Now they're down 3 and they're going to punt. Ah, man. I would have liked to see them running up the middle and give a shot for like a 4th and 1 play. But instead, they try to go for the whole enchilada. They lose yards on 3rd down on that halfback toss. I really haven't liked the play calling from Clint Kubiak over the past, like last week and this week. But, you know, it's his first time being a play caller in a while. And it's like that's worked sometimes, and it's cool when it works. You know, 3rd and 3, and then, you know, or 3rd and 4, and you do a run. I mean, that's a little surprising. But you got some backup offensive linemen. You didn't get a good push the first 2 drives. I mean, maybe they should have done some Taysom Hill action. That's been working all day. They should have done that on 3rd down. Some trickery there. Wow, so Indianapolis is dominating the Steelers right now. It's kind of interesting. I think I need to get some more caffeine. Caffeination. They're using Taysom Hill already, but on that last drive, when you needed to get a touchdown because of the turnover, kind of went away from Hill on that critical 3rd down. They didn't throw the ball on that drive. I would have liked to see them at least try. Do maybe a play action. They've only really done that halfback screen. Shout out to the subscriber. I missed that one. Guys, we got a bunch of new people here, man. Get the likes up. We only have 240 likes. We have 240 likes. We might as well just shut this freaking stream down if we only have 240 likes. 30 bucks super chats, 240 likes. Let's just you know what? Let's just shut it down. We'll just shut it down. I'm just kidding. Yeah. I like doing these streams though. Yo. They had such a bad 3rd down, they couldn't even go for it on 4th down. And now the Falcons get the football after the punt. Falcons are going to have it at their 12. Hopefully the Saints defense can make a play, set up some good field position for the offense to take over. We'll see what happens. I mean, we've seen some good drives this game. Still a close game. If it wasn't for the freak accidents, Saints would be dominating, honestly. Handoff to Bijan. 3-yard gain. There's a flag. Might be a hold on the Falcons here. So if it wasn't for the muffed punt, shit wouldn't be happening. Tedford's in the house, guys. Shout out to Tedford. So 14-17. And it is a holding call against the Atlanta Falcons. That's bringing them back 6-yard line now. Okay, Colin Sanders is back. He's been injured. He played some fullback a little bit last year. Let's see if I got any freaking coffee. 6-yard line. Kirk Cousins under center, and then a handoff. Wrestled for no gain. Going to be about 2nd and 15 now. Vikings annihilating the Packers. And honestly, this could actually end up being a positive. This is where I like special teams and punting and pinning people inside. Raiders game, they got to bounce back against the Mr. Glute Massage, Deshaun Watson. 2nd and 15, Kirk Cousins drops back, and he's going to almost cracked, but he gets the ball off. No. 15-yard line. The Saints were this close to getting a safety. Kirk Cousins got the ball off. Give him credit. 3rd and 5. Big third down, 3rd and 5. So good completion by Kirk Cousins, getting the ball off. Nearly a safety, though, man. I got excited. Dropping back, Kirk Cousins has too much time. Gets the ball to Bijan Robinson, and Tyrann Mathieu misses the tackle, and we have a huge gain for Bijan Robinson. They needed the Saints defense to step up, and he got 2 miscues in a row after that disappointing drive by the offense. Oh, dude, the Vikings have they have annihilated them. What is the 8 ball? All right, here we go. 1st and 10. And play action. Kirk Cousins is going to get the ball to his receiver for completion. Drake London. No. Oh, that was tight coverage, and he got like a 15-yard completion. Ooh, did it hit the ground? Throw the challenge flag. Throw the challenge flag right now. That was an incomplete pass. Hurry up and throw the challenge flag. And the challenge flag has been thrown because there's a real ass head coach on the sideline with years of experience, whether you like the guy or not. He's been in the game. Dennis Allen throwing that red flag. That's going to be ruled incomplete for sure. He's been in the game, man. Okay, so let's see if me crying, did my crying for likes work? We're at 268 likes. I think we could be at 400 likes. As we're on commercial break, 589 viewers. I think we could be at 400 likes. That's going to be overturned though. That shit hit the ground. Even the announcer said, "Oh, that hit the ground." That hit the ground. I would 275. I would do tricks. I would do tricks with the live goal, but I got foot problems right now. Mild arthritis. Gotta chill out. Can't be doing any more tricks. Oh my! So they get speaking of Tedford's message here, I mean, they do have a lot of political ads during these games. We are seeing some Kamala ads. We're seeing some Trump ads. This is pretty funny to see during football. I've never like I can't I don't remember watching football during the last election year. I don't remember the ads and all that. And it was 2020. There's all the bullshit going on. But it's funny to see all these ads. All right, whatever. I wonder who Antonio Pierce, the Raiders head coach, is voting for, guys. So, hey, Bengals only have a narrow lead over the Panthers by 7 points. Panthers offense is on the field. Andy Dalton could get his revenge against the Bengals still for moving on from him for Joe Burrow. And then that will make the Raiders' loss against the Panthers not look as bad, because then we could say, hey, at least they beat the Bengals too, the Panthers. And here is Tedford Von Patriot. Time to start drinking. Where's Audrey? Oh my God, thank you so much, Tedford Von Patriot. Woo! I am not currently drinking because I have to make some videos right after this. Maybe I should. I don't know. I'm thinking about it now. You got me in the mood now. And I have not drank during a game this year yet. I have not. Audrey's working on her channel. We got receipts in the background. 2nd and 10 for the Falcons, and quick completion, only a 3-yard gain. There you go. Audrey's working on her channel in the background. That's what's been happening during these streams. She's trying to lighten her load on the work on this channel so she could do her thing. And you know what? It makes sense. It makes sense. Where's my phone? So yeah, I think, you know what? Maybe today's the day. 3rd and 6. Kirk Cousins puts a man in motion here. I did take in a leave, though, so I am a little worried about that. Can you drink on a leave, guys? All right, and a timeout here. Timeout here, and now we're going to go back to commercial break. But yeah, check out Audrey's channel. You could just click on her, and look, her channel's not for everybody. I will say her channel's not for everybody, and the views and opinions expressed in Audrey's channel do not represent that of Wi-Fi Willie officially, okay? Did we get the legal mumbo jumbo out of the way? But we have that. I think we have some delayed messages. People are reacting to stuff from like way earlier. But here we go. The Panthers tied it up. You just say the truth so soon. Okay, yeah. I mean, you can click on her in the chat and check out her channel. I mean, it's doing well. I mean, it's doing better than my channel. Pain meds and alcohol. I know, yeah. I know. That's why I was hesitant to take the leave this morning. And honestly, being on the West Coast, unless you're at the game, when you're super far West Coast, it is trippy drinking on the at like 10 a.m. during these games. It is trippy as hell. But we'll see. Big down, 47-yard line, midfield. If the Saints get a stop here, they can. If the Saints get a stop here, 2 minutes to go, you got 2 timeouts. You can score. Then you get the ball at the top of the third quarter. You got 2 drinks. 2 drinks. I just read the chat said drinks. You have 2 chances to score. When you click on her name, you only get the block and report. Her channel's there. You just gotta click. People are looking out for me. I mean, it's not like I haven't drank on a leave before. I mean, I have done it once. All right, game's coming back on. They're advertising freaking baseball. Which, no disrespect if you like baseball. Okay, 47-yard line. Saints got to get a stop. Kirk Cousins drops back, has too much time, and batted incomplete. Are there any flags? No flags. Saints hold on. Kamara's hometown is Atlanta. This is a hometown game for him. No. Don't subscribe to this. Subscribe to my channel over everything. This channel right now. All right, so we got the punt. DC needs to get a touchdown. Double it up at the top of the third quarter. Raiders game at 125. Raiders game at 125, and the freaking Browns have tackles out, so it's not just like there's injuries to the Raiders with Devontae and Crosby out. Carr taking the field. Two timeouts, so you got some momentum here. You got to take advantage. Let's go. Hell yeah, sub to both channels. All right, here we go, 12-yard line. And Carr with a delayed handoff to Kamara, and I believe it worked. 8-yard gain, but they got to get some hurry up going now. It's 2nd and 2. All right, let's see what's going on. Carr, there's a quick flag. It could be offside. Slant route completion to Olave. As of right now, it's a Saints first down with about 10 yards. Oh, flag against the Saints. Illegal formation. Oh, my God. Dude, why don't you blow the play dead? So now they're calling a flag on the Saints. On Fuaga. Illegal formation. They're saying he's not lined up correctly. He's lined up too far back. I don't know about that. 2nd and 7. So that was positive. Now it's a minute 27. 2 timeouts. Carr in the shotgun. He's got a blitz coming. He gets the ball off to Kamara, who gets the first down and gets out of bounds. That's a vet move. So the Vikings are annihilating the Packers. They should have stayed with Malik Willis, the Packers. Oof. That's bad. Okay, so 1st and 10. I'm going to start doing more daily Wi-Fi next week. More daily Wi-Fi next week for sure. Shit's going to start changing a little bit. Drop back and a high pass to Kamara. Incomplete, nearly picked. All right, here we go. Second and 10 now. 26-yard line. Carr has pressure in his face, but gets the ball off to Kamara, who is wrapped up rather quickly. Going to be 3rd and 7 now with a minute to go. Late flag. Roughing the passer, maybe. Who's it going to be? Oh, I think it's against the Saints. Personal foul against the defense. 15 yards and an automatic first down. Matthew Judon, believe he did a roughing the passer here. Or no, a late hit against the offensive lineman here. Shoving him to the ground, Matthew Judon. So first down now for the Saints. Get 15 extra yards. Raheem Morris is pissed, but here we go. Dude, I'm so sick of Brady broadcasting games. Is he doing? Oh, he's doing the Vikings Packers. All right, here we go. 44-yard line. Carr dropping back. Pump fakes and gets a completion, a laser to Rashid Shaheed. He threaded the needle there. But I think we need to hurry up with the 56 seconds to go and counting 2nd and 3. Still got 2 timeouts now at midfield. Carr trying to have a methodical drive. Get in the end zone here. Dropping back. He's in Atlanta. Carr scrambles and gets the ball out to Juwan Johnson, who cannot stay in bounds. He would have had space to run. 3rd and 3. That was a great effort by Carr, but Juwan not able to stay in. He would have had so much real estate to run, but a little off balance there. The pressure was coming. 3rd and 3 now. 2 timeouts, 43 seconds. It sounds like it's loud out there. Put Juwan Johnson in motion. Olave in motion, and Carr drops back. He's got some blitz, and he throws it deep. And completely incomplete. Looks like it was tipped. It looks like it got tipped at the line of scrimmage because it was so not close. Let's take a look at the replay here. And that was just sailed on Carr. It was just nowhere close, not gonna lie. I don't know what the hell happened there, dude. That was really weird. 4th and 3, they're gonna punt. I mean, you get the ball back at the start of the half. I would like to see them stay aggressive, but you got to do what's right. And they failed a punt at the 10-yard line. So disappointing. I mean, they moved the ball a little bit, but ultimately, just like the last drive, they kind of stalled out once they got close to midfield in Falcons territory. Yeah. I mean, there's a couple bad plays. Really, that 3rd and 3 when the pressure came, or that 2nd and 3. Didn't see some Taysom Hill action that drive either. That was a little weird. I'm gonna grab my water. Let's go. Is there more coffee? Okay, and a handoff to Bijan Robinson. It gets about a 9-yard gain. And it looks like they're just going to run this clock out. They're going to run this clock out. Yeah, the Bucks. I don't know how the Bucks are blowing out Philly. The Bucks got their ass whooped by the Broncos. This is why you can't ever trust anything in the NFL. One week somebody's whooping ass, the next week they're whooping ass. It's not, the NFL is not consistent. I guess I'll say that. And Tedford Von Patriot. I was raised a poor black boy, then I got woke and was a middle-class white boy with white privilege. That requires me to work 7 days a week to support my own mic. Here, I'm going to let Tedford handle that. The views and opinions expressed by viewers on the stream do not necessarily represent that of Wi-Fi Willie. But hey, appreciate the support. I gotta grab this coffee thing. What up? Where the hell did my shit go? Oh, there he goes. They need to use some wrong channel. Oh my God. He did wrong channel. Oh my God. Wrong channel. What was the channel? What was the channel he was doing? Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. Well, here we go. Back to talking about this game. We're at halftime. He thought he was on. We got receipts. Oh my God. All right. They're talking about the Taysom Hill action happening. And they need to get him more involved, man. They need to get him more involved. Oh, shit. I just dropped something. Sorry about that. I mean, you might as well stick with it. It was working out in the first quarter. You might as well continue to stick with it. That's my whole thing. And we saw 2 offensive drives stall out in midfield. I mean, I think the defense has done their job throughout this game for the Saints. 1 touchdown was the pick 6. Another touchdown was the muff punt. That was special teams. Special teams and offense blowing it. With some blunders, some critical mistakes. I feel like the Saints have moved the ball, but there's been a couple blunders. And just the last 2 drives really stalling out, especially on second down. You keep getting into these third down situations and just not able to convert. We saw the halfback toss on one of those, and then we saw the errant pass by Carr on the last one. He had pressure in his face, but for whatever reason, that ball did not come out of there correctly, and it's disappointing. We do need my cat to do a halftime show. I don't know where the cat is. She's right here. Come on, kitty. I need to get a cat. I kind of want to get a cat tower in my background, so my cat's just right here. He was watching We Got Receipts on desktop. We Got Receipts hasn't gone live yet. Ah. Dude, my ankle is hurting though, bro. Who dat? Who dat nation? DC Nation. He's got to get it together though, man. I'm not going to come out here and just be like, oh, he's playing perfect. You know, a lot of people say that I do that. I actually have not done that. Whenever it's not working out, whenever it's a bad throw, I point it out. And I was disappointed with the recent third down throw there. That was disappointing. We got to do better there. But, and that's another thing, man, this opening drive, I think they got to be aggressive on this opening drive. You're only down 3 points, though, and your defense has been doing well. So you don't want to do this whole thing where you're super desperate, hella go for it on 4th down, right? Wow, so the Steelers barely going to get a field goal, 3-17. We could check out some scores from around the NFL. Let's try to take a look at some stuff. So we talked about my picks. I don't know how great these picks are going to do right now, honestly. But let me put this back. Whoa. We got some Devontae updates out of nowhere. What is going on here? We're going to pull this up as we're on halftime, and then we'll take a look at some scores around the NFL. And as soon as the game's back on, we're going back to that. But let's take a look. Okay. I hear my cat crying. Come here, kitty. Make this a little smaller since it's saying some stuff that could be deemed offensive by some people. I love support. So Raiders rejected multiple teams that have approached them over the summer, inquiring whether Devontae Adams would be available in trade. According to league sources, the Raiders considered an Adams trade a non-starter, and they turned away before an offer could be made. So, turn people away before an offer could be made? That just sounds like you're trying to get the maximum value. That to me, that just sounds like you are telling people, oh, there's no way. I mean, I'm totally not down, even though just to make it sound, just to up your ante. Because if you go in there and say, hey, yeah, I'm down, I'm open for a trade. If you say that right away, then they're going to offer a 4th round pick. Then you're not going to be able to get that much for him. So you got to be there and be like, you know what? I consider this guy like Crosby. There's no way I'm going to do it. It would have to, like, I'm not, you know what? I'm not even going to consider it. That's the only way you're going to get 1st round pick. Because look, dude, we've seen receivers not get that much, in a trade, in value. People like DeAndre Hopkins, when he was around this time in his career, he was only a 2nd round pick, and he was about Devontae's kind of age and situation when he was traded from the Texans to the Cardinals. So, yeah, they got to play it smart. They got to play it smart, definitely. Let's see what we got here. Let's check out some scores from around the league right now. So, okay. Rams still doing well, even though they have like no weapons. Who's Whittington? Anybody know who Whittington is? Vikings absolutely destroying the Packers. That game's freaking over already. Shouldn't have played Jordan Love. And then Aaron Rodgers seems like he keeps getting rocked. I mean, they got the lead, but I just watched a replay of him getting cracked. I turn on this audio just so I don't miss the freaking game. And then Bucks. Bucks destroy the Eagles. Have hella injuries, but Bucks destroying the Eagles. Wow. That's not good. Bengals. What does their stuff look like? Oh yeah, this little field thing. I wonder if I should just do this. All right. Jags, Texans, okay. Texans getting the lead, that makes sense. Commanders, Cardinals. Jaden Daniels versus Kyler Murray. That's a fun little game. Tickets as low as $18. It's because it's hot as hell in Arizona. All right, these little beats are annoying, but yeah, Baker's lighting it up. That's true. So Devontae, though, oh, shit. No way. Taysom Hill's in discomfort. Oh, dude. No way. No way. No way. This can't be happening. I'm seeing some I saw something, but it just went away about how Taysom Hill screwed up. Where was the update at? I just saw somebody who actually is reputable talking about how Taysom Hill went to the locker room. We gotta find this guy. It was somebody who's actually legit, not these random ass Twitter users. Let me see. Taysom Hill locker room. Okay. Jeff Nowak. So this guy, yeah, so we got ESPN. Taysom Hill's on the bench, going to the injury tent. He was clutching at his chest. Oh, and his chest was what was fucked up. He came out of the injury tent. He's going to the locker room. Oh, boy. Taysom Hill's in the locker room. Damn. So Taysom Hill's in the locker room. So it looks like might not have Taysom Hill. They're going to need to figure this shit out, dude. It's not good. People debating the Raiders. I think the Raiders got lucky in the Ravens game. I mean, I hate to say it. I think they played one good quarter, and I think the Ravens kind of shot themselves in the foot. It wasn't like a decisive domination. You know what I mean? And it's kind of only been one good quarter of football, man. So Taysom Hill, though, in the locker room, even though he scored both of the touchdowns. Wow, injuries are climbing up around the NFL. Wow, Packers' number one wide receiver carted off with the injury, and their number one corner, Jair Alexander. So Packers are cooked. Dude, injuries change everything. Jordan Love keeps throwing picks. Willie Gay's headed to the locker room. Dude, we got to have Willie Gay. We got to have the homie Willie Gay. All right, so game's about to come back on. Ooh, they're talking about the Taysom Hill injury. All right, dude. Derek Carr in the Saints offense. We got to step up. We got to make some plays. We got to do some shit. You got people injured on the O-line. You got people injured in all these other spots. We got to do some shit. Raheem Morris. Okay, I'm going to put this Tedford because I don't want to get in trouble. Okay, here we go. And by the way, check out our sponsor, Underdog Fantasy. The link is pinned to the chat, man. I did a breakdown of this earlier. I got my picks right now. Hopefully, I win this Kirk Cousins thing. Hopefully, he's not doing too well. I think I'm doing pretty good, though. I think I'm in a good spot. But if you want to play as well, sign up. Use promo code Wi-Fi. You get a free pick with promo code Wi-Fi and bonus offers. So check that out. All right, the kick return. We back, baby. We need Carr and Olave to step up. We need Carr to step up. Falcons have not scored an offensive touchdown. Let's go Saints. You got 2 offensive touchdowns. And a handoff to Kamara. Nowhere to go. No gain. Come on. 2nd and 10. Yes, get the likes up, guys. We got almost 600 people here and only 300 likes. We should be at 400 likes. Whew. Yo, he led him to 2 touchdown drives. Had the freak accident. Then had the drive stall with the 3rd down. So really, 2 good drives, 3 bad drives. 2nd and 10. Carr dropping back. Gets the completion to Kamara, who finds a 1st down. And that's what I'm talking about. 1st and 10 and a fresh set of downs. And they're going in the hurry up. I like this. Okay, 1st and 10, 41-yard line. And I think there's going to be a false start here. Oh, why do we keep getting false starts? All right, 1st and 15 now. The false start was on Fuaga here. 36-yard line. Taysom Hill's now questionable. Got to wait for him to come back. And 36-yard line. Dropping back, Carr scrambles to the left. Throws on the run and a big completion to Juwan Johnson, but there's a flag. That was a huge completion on the run. Amazing improv, but is it coming back? Holding on the offense, they're calling it back. That would have been like a 20-yard gain, but there's holding on Trevor Penning. Dude, that is such bullshit. Oh, I mean, there technically was holding. But wow, what a great play. That would have been huge. Great scramble, throw on the run, Juwan Johnson adjusts. First and 25. 26-yard line. Carr gets a quick completion to Olave, about a 5-yarder. Second and 20 now. Long way to go, but hey, just got to get something positive out of this. Just got to get in field goal range at least. But they got a ways to go. At least 30 yards. But just got to get to the 40, man. Maybe the 35. Second and 20. All right, I think they're going to blitz, man. Nope, 4-man rush. Carr still doesn't have time, but gets the ball off to Kamara. 6-yard gain. That's going to set up a 3rd and 14. That's going to be tough. But they got to pull it out, man. That holding penalty screwed them. That was about to be an amazing game. Willie Gay is ruled out. Taysom Hill is questionable. Demario Davis on the sideline as well. Dressed out. These Falcons fans are getting wild. 3rd and 14. Oh, man. 3rd and 14. Let's see. They crowd the line of scrimmage. But a 4-man rush. Carr dumps it off to the tight end, Juwan Johnson, who's not going to get close. And that's going to be 4th and 9. They're going to have to punt. That sucked. But you know what, man? They need to quit hanging their heads. Literally, the penalty is what destroyed that drive. They're becoming less confident in their game plan right now, it seems like. All right, 4th and 9, and now the punt. Nearly blocked. And returned at the 10. All right, now the defense needs to make a play, I guess. But, man, that was almost a sick drive. That was almost like a badass drive. And then completely effed. Completely effed. What do we do, man? Completely effed. Bah. I should have taken it and leave. I need to drink. Drink this pain away. But we're going to stay healthy and see what happens here. Hopefully Atlanta doesn't get their groove back on this drive. I mean, if they did, it'd still be like what? If they hold them to a field goal, it'd be a six-point game. They get a touchdown. It's a 10-point game. And Saints have shown that they can move the ball. Just keep having one critical play move them back significantly. But yeah, Packers are getting dominated. This is an opportunity, man. I mean, they got to keep up pace and stay in the first place of the NFC South, especially with the Bucs lighting it up. And then next week they have the Chiefs on Monday Night Football, and then they got the Bucs. Yikes. That's going to be tough. But defense is doing their job. Dude, Shout out to all the people watching right now, though. Appreciate you guys hanging out. We're going live for the Raiders game right after this. 300 likes, over 600 people in here. We can get those likes up, baby. We should be at 400 likes. Help support the stream. It's a free way to support the stream. I mean, you're watching it. Obviously, you like the stream. Unless you're hate watching it, which is pretty creepy. You might be a creepy. You might be a creep. You might be a pedo if you were hate watching this stream. But yeah. Game's gonna come back on. Raheem Morris versus Dennis Allen dueling it out. Been in the game for a long time. Two defensive-minded guys. You got Clint Kubiak, the offensive coordinator for the Saints. And then Robinson, former Rams guy, with the Falcons. Now, Kirk Cousins play action. Kirk Cousins has too much time. He could literally camp back there, and he's going to scramble, throws it away after being hit by Chase Young. 2nd and 10 now, but dude, the Saints cannot get a pass rush. And the Falcons have. I literally, I'm talking completely out of my ass. I think I'm feeling the Aleve. I think I'm feeling loopy. Yeah, I'm underage with a beard. I'm underage with this beard. This attempt at a beard. 2nd and 10. I'm 17, dude. 2nd and 10. Here we go. Dropping back. Kirk Cousins throws it deep. And it is going to be complete to Mooney down the stretch. No, a huge completion. Flag came out. Hopefully it's against the Falcons. But Paulson Adebo got smoked by Darnell Mooney. Oh, dude, are you kidding me? Receiver just smoked the corner. PI on defense, so the play is going to stand. Falcons are moving the football, and now this is getting scary for the Saints when your defense is no longer able to hold. And now the Falcons offense is coming down the field. All right, here we go. Fresh set of downs for the Falcons. And play action. Kirk Cousins has pressure, but it gets the ball off. And Bijan Robinson narrowly picks it up. 1 yard gain here. Wow. A little bit of pressure, though. Going to be 2nd and 9. The defense is not doing well right now. Man. But you know what? The offense blew it the last 3 drives. They had 2 good drives in the beginning of the game. They started out hot. The Saints offense. 2nd and 9. And Kirk Cousins is going to throw, dropping back. Quick completion that's batted incomplete by Marshawn Lattimore, intended for Kyle Pitts. Third and 9. They need to get a stop on 3rd and 9. Let's freaking do it. 3rd and 9. And here we go. Here we go. 46-yard line. Dropping back. Kirk Cousins has too much time. He dumps it off to the running back, Algier, who is able to break all the tackles and get the first down. Saints defense could not wrap up. And there you have it. Way too easy. You know what? Maybe you guys want this bigger, me a little smaller. They're talking about business decision. Making business decisions. They're talking about. Okay. Oh, no. And Alontae Taylor's shaking up on that play. So fresh set of downs for the Falcons, man. They, that running back made a great effort. They couldn't wrap up. Now they're at the 40-yard line of the Saints. Now commercial break because Alontae Taylor's shaking up. That guy's had a really good season so far. Well, they still got a lot of game left. They got a full fourth quarter, half of this quarter. Let's just say the Falcons score a touchdown. Let's just say they do. I mean, they're rolling hot right now. Still only a 10-point game. Shout out to Dallas Pointer, everybody. Shout out to Dallas Pointer. My brother Dallas Pointer here. Shout out to him. He's happy off the Cowboys win against Daniel Jones and the Giants in primetime. Even though he can't stand Dak, he was still stoked about the win. But hey, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens here now, dude. Actually, speaking of that Dallas game, I started seeing videos online of people doing that headset shit where you could pay for those headset tickets, and it's like you're at the game right on the sideline. And I saw it was like a theater where they're in that 3D room with the camera at the Cowboys-Giants game, and it was literally like you were straight up on the sideline. On the sideline. So, I mean, that would be very interesting to see, especially with, tickets to games being more expensive. I think people would pay for that shit. The VR headset type shit or a theater like that. Yeah, the defense is finally letting up for the Saints. They were stout first half, so you can't blame them entirely, but they needed to stop though. Woof, Rams neck and neck with the Bears. Bears might actually get a victory. And Tedford Von Patriot saying start drinking. I mean, maybe during the Raiders game. The only reason why I'm not is because it's hard for me to make the post games, the videos after, and I did take a leave earlier, so I don't know about that. Appreciate you, Tedford. I don't want to die. But here we go. 1st and 10. Oh, and a 10-yard gain. Now I want to drink because the Falcons keep running up the gut of Atlanta. 10-yard gain for the Falcons here. The defense is crumbling. The defense is crumbling. Straight up. They are destroying. 29-yard line. A handle of James. Algier going outside and with a new running back. They're getting like a 6-yard gain. The Falcons are freaking destroying the Saints defense. Saints defense might as well save the clock and just let them score quickly and then rest. Tyrann Mathieu pissed off. He's on the sideline. I could not have I could only handle the lightest low alcohol percentage beer right now. What is it? A Rolling Rock. I could handle Rolling Rock right now. All right, so 2nd and 4. 23-yard line, 2nd and 4. And a blitz, but Kirk Cousins has time and throws it up in a incompletion. Luckily, Paulson Adebo, great coverage against Darnell Mooney. 3rd and 4, they got to get a stop and hold him to 3 points, man, for Young Hoku to kick the field goal. Rolling Rock has low alcohol percent. I think it's like less than 4%. That's why I was mentioning it. 3rd and 4. Empty set formation for the Falcons, and then 4-man rush and a quick screen play to Mooney, and they're wrapped up. And the Saints defense did their job. Now it's time for the fucking offense to step up, bro. Come on, DC. I know you don't got 2 offensive linemen. I know you don't got Taysom Hill, but we got to do some shit. We got to do some shit. I thought Rolling Rock was less than 4%. Or is that Michelob Ultra? I don't know. I usually try to go for a higher percent. Okay. 44-yard attempt field goal by Young Ho Koo. His Young Ho is Koo. He got the field goal. Okay. 20-14. That's a win. That's a win for the Saints defense. It looked ugly. You held them to 3 points now. And now it's a 1-possession game. Time for Saints offense to step up. Carr's got to put it all on me. He's got to put it all on me. It's time to put it all on me. Right here, right now, baby. All right, here we go. Maybe I should and look, we just need 50 more likes to get to 400 likes. How the hell is this amazing live stream with expert analysis and beautiful play-by-play not at 400 likes? What is going on here? 353 commercial break right now. Let's get this shit up. 630 people here. And we're stalling out. Thanks for Corey White for subscribing. And maybe it is a bunch of DC haters watching. You know, people like screen record me and take pictures of me to watching this. Yeah, I wonder how the Raiders would do in this game. I hope the Raiders pull. Okay, if Antonio Pierce wins against the Browns, that'll be good. But I'll give the Raiders and Pierce credit, even if they keep the score close, because they're without their best players coming up. We're going to be talking about that in about an hour and 25 minutes. That's when that game's on. So I'm hoping they pull it out. They got a tough task without their 2 best players, but the Browns been without their 2 top offensive linemen. They're now without their highly paid tight end, Njoku, who actually, David Njoku at the UFC fight took a picture with Donald Trump. Tight end for the Browns. Kind of interesting. You had Minshew and Crosby take a picture with Trump. David Njoku of the Browns. I wonder if Deshaun Watson tried to take a picture with Trump and then Trump was maybe like, that might be bad publicity if we got a picture with Deshaun Watson. All right, so game's about to come back on. Deshaun Watson. I don't know why I like saying Watson like that. Watson. I really hope. Okay, we'll see what's going on, man. Clint Kubiak, coordinator. We need a good play calls here. And Jamal Williams gets to the 25-yard line, and here we go. Still a lot of game left. Oh my God. I need to quit bringing shit up. Every time I bring shit up. Hopefully this boosts engagement and gets a live stream lit. 6:40 to go. 25-yard line. Carr to throw. 3-step drop. Quick throw to Olave. And what, dude, that shit was working early on in the game, and they gone away from that 7-yard gain to Olave. The quick curl routes to Olave have been working, and then I'm seeing the Saints get away from it recently. Ooh, Taysom Hill's officially out. So Deshaun Watson has not thrown for 300 yards as a Brown. He's playing the Raiders next, who let Andy Dalton break records. They better not let his ass break a record. 2nd and 3. Carr under center. Hands off, and it goes nowhere. We need to quit running the ball with no fullback. It fucking sucks. 3rd and 3 now. Gah. So the left guard got beat. Handoff. Fullback missed some help. Now it's 3rd and 3. They gotta convert this. They have to score on this drive. Even if it's a field goal. 3rd and 3. 5:40 to go. In their own territory at the 32-yard line. They're in the shotgun, so they're clearly not going to run it. Shaheed in the slot. Shaheed in motion. Carr rolls to his right. Throws to Shaheed. And a completion, and he gots it. And then that Falcons crowd is quieted down. Dude, so basically, Audrey used to be on these lives with me. I think she will be on live for prime time. But she's becoming really busy with her channel, and we got to get in the habit of Willie running the show. We got to get in the habit of it being the Willie show. And if you're not here for Wi-Fi Willie on the Wi-Fi Willie channel, then what are you doing? What are you doing? 1st and 10, 39-yard line. And play action. Carr gets the ball off to his running back. Jamal Williams, a 4-yard gain, and he was sandwiched. Ooh, A.J. Terrell, the best corner of the Falcons, is down. I know it sounds dark, but the Saints got to take advantage of that. A.J. Terrell just got smashed by Jamal Williams trying to make a big tackle. That's their best corner. That's their Marshawn Lattimore. A.J. Terrell, former first-round pick of the Falcons. They have to now. Whoever is the backup, take a shot, challenge him, throw it deep. All right, is he going to play? A.J. Terrell, they're trying to take him to the sideline. He wants to stay in. You know what? No, wait. He's going to the sideline. He's going to the sideline. Take care of your health, A.J. Terrell. Okay, it sounds dark, but now the Saints need to take a shot at whoever is coming in for A.J. Terrell. Let's take a look at it. Get Olave lined up against him. Get Rashid Shaheed lined up against him. Let's freaking go. Got to get aggressive here. 2nd and 6. 42-yard line. To me, this is 4-down territory. To me, you have to get a field goal out of this drive. You have to. All right, here we go. Kamara in the backfield. Single back formation. 42-yard line. Carr looking for Olave, and he gets it. They target the man who's subbing in for Terrell, and that is a fresh set of downs for the Saints. No flags. 49-yard line now. You know, I do think Algier, I've always liked Algier, Falcons running back, and I'll use him in Madden sometimes if I need a cheap guy. Okay, 1st and 10. 3:50 to go in the 3rd quarter, and now play action. Carr is looking deep, but he gets a line drive to a wide open Rashid Shaheed, and he's inside the 25. Rashid Shaheed wishes that he would have been able to cut inside and maybe turn on the Jets. He could have gotten a touchdown there, but hey, they are cooking now. Carr should have gotten that ball to him earlier, but I think Carr was looking deep. But hey, still a big gain of 20 yards. Well, you know, he really, no. Yeah, that was a perfectly timed pass. I don't know why Rashid Shaheed was kind of shrugging after that. All right, in the red zone now. I formation. They're going to run it. A pitch. And everybody can tell when they run it because they bring in different receivers to block. And that's a loss of 3 yards. Like, they need to quit. Like, you have to just not do that. If you're going to bring in different receivers to block when you run, I can tell, and I'm just some dumbass fan, I can tell. Like if I could tell, they could tell. And so there you go. You got a loss of 3 yards there, 2nd and 13. David Onyemata on the Falcons D-line, former Saint, now at the 27-yard line. Olave in the backfield. Olave dropping back, Carr's pressured, and he is quickly sacked. They blitzed, didn't have a shot, and now it's going to be 3rd and 17. What they need to do is they need to just run the football and kick the field goal. At least get something positive. Don't risk another negative play. Your offensive line, you're not able to pick up the blitzes. You guys are getting clapped right now. You're not calling the right plays. You just got sacked. You're still in field goal range. Make it easier for Blake Grupe. Run up the middle. Kick a field goal. That's what I say you should do right now, but we'll see what they do. 3rd and 17. 3rd and 17. Had some hot plays on this drive, but they got to keep it. Got to at least get some positive yards here. 3rd and 17. A blitz. Carr gets the ball off to Kamara, who is cracked, but he stands up tall. And now it's 4th down. All right. And so positive gain of yards. They're going to kick the field goal. 4th and 11. Let's go Group A. I'm a Group A for Group A. 43-yarders, 7 of 7 so far. Please, you're in a dome, man. And he's got it. He's got it. Ooh, I'm always nervous when this guy kicks after last year, man. So there you go. 17-20. Keeping it a one-possession game. Keeping it within striking distance. Saints had some big plays. At least they had a positive set of plays. Big gains. You saw it happen. Defense gave up some yards last time, but now they've had a chance to rest. After that long drive for the Saints, minute to go in the 3rd quarter. Seems good. Seems good. Seems good. You know what? That sack, man. Whew. They got to pick up blitzes, man. That was horrible. That was horrible. That ruined the drive. The sack ruined the drive. The sack ruined everything. Uh-oh, people were blaming Raiders fans for why the Saints are losing. I'm not going to say anything mean. I'm not going to say anything mean to anybody. I could. Because I'm sorry, some of you Saints fans were dumb enough to think that Jameis Winston was an upgrade over DC. So some of y'all who thought that, I don't give a fuck what you got to say. After saying something that retarded. But there's the real ones who understood that DC4 will save the Saints. He will pick up DC4 with his undefeated record against Drew Brees and Sean Payton, 2-0. 2-0 against the GOATs, Drew Brees and Sean Payton. Kirk Cousins, though, I mean, if I could say the biggest problem with the Saints defense, though, is Kirk Cousins has time, even though they haven't been executing that well. Kirk Cousins has time. A problem with the Saints offense, we saw on the interception. They kept running that wide receiver bubble screen. They kept running it all day. It was working. And then they kept doing it. And then eventually the Falcons were like, oh, they're running a wide receiver bubble screen right now. Let's go. Boom. Tip it up. Get the pick six. And then when they run the football, I'm sorry, Olave and Shaheed have to stay out there. If you're going to take out Olave, and Shaheed, I mean, everybody's gonna know. Everybody's gonna know that you're trying to run it. But here we go. Game's coming back on, and we got 5 more likes until we hit 400. Guys, get those likes up. And I think some Jameis Winston's fans got mad at me. The Jameis Winston fans. It's all good. Just spitting facts. Okay, return now at the 20-yard line. Here we go. All right. So give up a touchdown here, though. Then it goes back to it's still a 10-point game. So you still got to hold these guys to a field goal. Still got to hold them to a field goal here. All right, 19-yard line. Pitch. Jordan. Almost there, but Algier getting a 6-7 yard gain. And by the way, all the Saints fans who are hating on Carr, they've all switched up. And now they don't want to tank, and they believe they're going to the Super Bowl this year, including the little Saints content creators too. Kirk Cousins, quick drop, has too much time to throw, throws on the run, and a big completion to Ray McCloud. And the Saints defensive line cannot get a pass rush going at all with 18 seconds to go in the third quarter. When you got Kirk Cousins able to sit there forever, I mean, I wish DC had that much time to throw. But bro is just camping. And now into the third quarter, now onto the fourth quarter. Yeah, dude. We got 420 likes. Uh-oh. We got 420 likes. Puff them up. Puff them up. A 420? 420 likes. I quit. I used to do that. I quit that. Some of you probably could tell. I used to, but I quit. But sometimes, not going to lie, it doesn't sound bad. All right, so commercial break, and then now you got a really good up Falcons in good position here with that quick run that got about 7 yards. But all you really need right now is that good red zone defense. That's all you really need. And let's see where I'm at with my picks right now. Kirk Cousins might make me pay, so we really need this Saints defense to clamp down on Kirk Cousins. I think I might be cooked. Honestly, because of Kirk Cousins. Damn. Dude, the Saints haven't been blowing out teams for the Saints haven't blown out teams in forever. Before this year. Yeah, defense has done their job, though. Like, the offense has really stalled out. You know, I kind of blame some of the play calls on third down. Don't think they've been that creative. They've had the time of possession. They've had the ball, though. Wow, you're seeing that 27 minutes to 18 minutes. It's just on the critical plays. The Saints have kind of shit the bed on offense. Whether it be just negative plays, nothing. And here we go, 1st and 10, 41-yard line. Cousins is going to hand it off to Algier, and he has some space, a 10-yard gain. And the Saints' run defense is finally starting to fold here. Tyrann Mathieu is out of the game. What's going on here? Is Tyrann Mathieu hurt? It looks like he's hurt. He's on the sideline. 48-yard line. And a handoff. And dude, the Saints run defense is getting cooked. Another like a 12-yard gain by Algier. And now they're at the 33-yard line, dude. If I'm the Falcons, I'm just going to keep running it because the Saints can't stop it. All right, here we go. Still got Tyrann Mathieu on the sideline. Kool-Aid McKinstry's on the sideline, too. With Marshawn Lattimore, this guy hasn't been getting some play. 1st and 10. And a handoff. Algier finally almost tackled behind the line, but he fights and gets a 3-yard gain. Wow. No rushing yards for the Saints in the first half. Falcons able to run. They got to get right before they play the Chiefs, man. 2nd and 7, still a quarter to go. 30-yard line dropping back. Kirk Cousins has too much time, and he gets a big completion to Drake London. And you cannot give this guy all day to throw. He's going to keep getting first downs, and that's what happened again. And now the defense is trash. And honestly, Marshawn Lattimore, I know he wants to come back and play, and he's great. The DBs have looked good with Kool-Aid McKinstry. And now that Marshawn Lattimore is back, it's like not looking too hot. 1st and 10. And now play action. Kirk Cousins has time. Gets a screenplay to Bijan Robinson, and this looks like it could go all the way, and it does, but there's a flag. Hopefully they get the benefit of a flag. That's a touchdown for the Falcons as of right now. If it is a touchdown, still a 2-possession game. Holding on the offense. There you freaking go. That touchdown's coming back. There we freaking go. There we freaking go. Finally, they catch a break. And there you go, the hold on the offensive lineman preventing Chase Young from making the tackle. Whew. All right, 1st and 20. After the hold at the 29-yard line and handoff. Tackle about a couple yards. So now it's going to be 2nd and 18. Falcons, man. They got to get a stop. Got to get a stop. Still at the 27-yard line, 2nd and 18. Kirk Cousins drops back to throw. Will he get pressure? And he finally gets pressured and fumbles. And do the Saints recover? No. The Falcons recovered, but still a forced fumble. And now the Falcons recovered, and that could have been a big deal. Hell yeah. Shout out to Noah Clark. So now big 3rd down, 3rd and 31. That's what I like to see. 3rd and 31. My bad. I think I was too loud. Was I too loud? 3rd and 31. Kirk Cousins drops back, throws it deep, and a completion. That's going to be 4th and 15. Now they're still in field goal range, making this a 1-possession game. Fourth and 15. Young Wei Koo about to kick the field goal. I mean, hopefully this dude misses. All right, and then they made it. Wow, Jets barely beating Denver 6-0. Man, that was almost a big time turnover. Almost. But hey, it's right in front of the Saints. They did have some positive plays on that last drive. Big catches by Olave and Shaheed. So hey. And you know, any Saints fan talking trash on Carr right now, when they go down the field and get the lead right now and win this motherfucking game, I don't want to see you celebrate. If you're hating on DC right now when we're at the low, when we're behind, then when he gets the mother effing lead, you don't get to celebrate, baby. You don't get to celebrate. Go back to slobbing on that Spencer Rattler knob. Go back to slobbing on that Spencer Rattler albino knob. All right? You don't get to celebrate. So here we go. I believe in it. They've had some positive plays, couple mistakes. I think they're going to be more. I think they've just needed to be more aggressive. They've played it chill throughout the third quarter. I think now is when they're going to, turn the heat up. Turn the heat up. All right, I'm gonna piss right before this big time drive, and I have. So let's do this shit. Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go. Whew. You know what, dude? We're here for the haters, too. Dude, did people really leave just because I went to go take a piss? I lost hella people from taking a piss. Motherfuckers got to pee, too. All right, here we go. Wait, could you actually hear it? Man, you've never heard somebody piss before? Man, people are soft. People are so soft. All right, here we go. 1st and 10, 30-yard line. And a handoff. And Alvin Kamara has some space and an 8-yard gain. Look, dude. What? Man, okay, so I really lost people. All right, people are coming back. I lost people because of that. I used to have faith in humanity, but whatever. Can't do shit. 2nd and 2. And a handoff to Kamara. The run game is working in a 1st down. Let's see what we got going now. Let me see some NFL scores, man. What's cracking right now? Ooh, loud noise. I think somebody threw a rock at my window. 1st and 10. Dropping back. Carr throws deep and a big completion to Rashid Shaheed. It's at the 40-yard line of the Falcons. Where are those DC haters at? I think I should have closed the door. I think I didn't close the door. Dang. So I had 700 people here, and then because I pissed on the stream, 617. Isn't that crazy? I've done it before. All right, so 1st and 10, 41-yard line, Carr under center. Play action, pressure, steps up, dumps it off to the running back. 3-yard gain, stayed smart. Great movement in the pocket. Let's go. 2nd down. Ooh, Bears look like they could beat the Rams right now, man. Yo, I had so many liquids in me, man. I had to go. I had held it for way too long. All right, so 2nd and 6. Yo, I'm in the hood streaming for you guys. Let's go. 2nd and 6 right now, 37-yard line. And a pitch to Kamara. He doesn't have space. They need a quick call in this pitch play. Now it's 3rd and 5. $7:20 to go. 7:20 to go. Ooh, that Cardinals-Washington game. That's going to be hot. 3rd and 6. 3rd and 6, got to get to the 31. Ball at the 37. Dropping back, Carr. Gets the throw to Olave, who is able to get some yards, and that is a 1st down for the Saints. And they're celebrating with Shaheed, but let's quit celebrating until we score, guys. Nice young receivers, man, but they got to stay in the game. Didn't get it yet. About to get it. Didn't get it yet. All right, let's go. 1st down. I'm a little nervous. 24-yard line. Okay, Rashid Shaheed and Olave at the bottom of the screen. You got Juwan Johnson, Carr under center. Jamal Williams in the backfield. Carr to throw. Rolls to his right, throws on the run deep, and a touchdown. Olave, did he get both feet in? No, he did not. Oh, that would have been a touchdown, but he was one slight toe drag away. Oh, Olave, 1. Let's see. 1. Nah, he wasn't close. Wasn't close. Got to work on that sideline footwork. Great route. Great catch. Ah, he's pissed. It's all good. Good throw by Carr on the run. He'll get it next time, though. Olave, great young receiver. A lot of confidence in him. 2nd and 10. Hand off to Kamara. Kamara bounces inside, and Kamara's going to get a 12-yard gain. And now we're turning up the heat because my voice does not have to be saved. I've saved my voice. See, we've waited all stream. Now the voice is activated. It's a DC's fault. And a handoff again to Kamara, who runs into traffic. Is there a hold? Flag. I think they're going to call this back. No. 1st and goal at the 10-yard line. Now they're calling a hold. Going to make it 1st and 20. No. No. Should I keep this chat on screen or no? Seems like it's more of a liability. 1st and goal. 2 fouls. Both by the defense. Offsides. Yes, offsides. Going to be 1st and 5. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line. Let's flippin' go. Let's get wild, guys. Guess the type TD. Type TD in the chat. Put it into existence. Type TD in the chat. Type TD. 5:38 to go in the fourth quarter. Touchdown here gives them a 1-point game. Still need to play defense. Come on. Type TD. Type TD. Second and goal, actually. And a handoff. Second and goal now. Because Kamara runs and is stopped very quickly. So now it's second and goal. 0-yard gain on that. We got to wish it into existence, though, baby. We got to wish this shit into existence. Next time, I'm not taking in a leave so I could pound some brewskis because I could use this shit right now. We got a couple haters. That's okay. We got a couple Falcons fans. That's okay. That's okay. I know we're going to get a tee. Maybe it has to be the Michael Jackson by Derek Carr. Second and goal. Shaheed in motion. Carr under center. Play action. Looks for Olave. Throws it up and no. He should have grabbed Olave, but he threw it to Shaheed, but he was hit as he's thrown it. Now it's incomplete. Third and goal. Oh. They cannot do. They can't do a field goal here. Play action. About to get hit. Looked for Shaheed. Ah, man. He should have grabbed Olave. Olave was open. But it seems like the play was supposed to go to Shaheed. Let's go. Third and goal. 4 down territory. Got to get the lead at the 5-yard line. They're going to hand it off and they go nowhere. Why? And now it's 4th and goal at the 5. Why hand it off up the middle? You haven't been blocking well in the run game, and now you get no gain on 3rd and goal. What do we like? Dude, that was not a good play call, dude. That was not a good play call. Here we go, 4th and goal. 4th and goal. Put it all on DC. 4th and goal at the 7-yard line. This is everything in the shotgun. And who called a timeout? It better not be the Saints. Falcons call a timeout. Falcons call a timeout. This is everything, bro. Clint Kubiak to Carr. They're talking about it. This is huge. This is the biggest play of the entire day. The biggest play of the entire day. I would have liked to see them try to throw the ball on 3rd and goal. I think it just gives you more opportunities. They thought maybe they can get closer. I don't know. Catch them off guard. I didn't like that. I didn't like that. But here we go. 4th and goal now. The O-line is ready. Tipped him in the game at wide receiver. Okay. Olave in the game. Juwan Johnson. Carr in the shotgun. 4th and goal at the 7-yard line. Juwan Johnson in motion. Rashid Shaheed in the slot. Looks like they're blitzing. They are going to blitz. Carr throws it up. It gets it to Shaheed, but it is broken up. And that is a turnover on downs. Ah, man, you're throwing it to the outside like that on 4th and goal? Why? Oh, broken up. Shaheed got one arm on it. Alfred with the breakup. Turnover on downs. But the silver lining is they got 3 timeouts. The Falcons will be at their 7-yard line. So that puts the defense in good field position. But, man. Yeah, I don't really like these one read destination throws that Carr's having to do there. Shaheed had a chance to make a play, but we saw Shaheed last week against the Eagles. He's a great receiver, but he's not good at contested catches. That's not his game. You think you'd want to give it to somebody who's done well with contested catches, even maybe Foster Moreau or Juwan Johnson. The tight ends have done well with contested catches. That's where I would have wanted to go with the football there. But man, not good. Not good. And honestly, that 3rd and goal play, I mean, Clint Kubiak should not be allowed to call plays next week. Just on that alone. That 3rd and goal play, it hasn't been working on the right side when you run the football. And then on 3rd and goal, you run the football to the right side and lose yards on 3rd and goal. Like their 3rd and goal at the 5-yard line. They lost 2 yards on that 3rd and goal run that Kubiak called. And earlier in their drive, when they were running it to the left side, it kept working. Sometimes you don't want to overthink it and just keep going with what's working. And look, Olave almost had that touchdown. He didn't put the 2 feet in bounds on that play action touchdown. It was right there. Why not go to Olave again? I mean, he was just a few feet away from making it happen. Still not over, though. 4 minutes, 3 timeouts, 1 possession game. They showed they could move the football. We'll see what happens. But I don't know, man. Bad execution by a lot of people today. Bad execution. And see, they got the replay now, and they were blitzing. They should have known they were going to blitz. They crowd the line of scrimmage. Oof. Oof. Great coverage, though. They're showing the replay of that Rashid Shaheed incompletion. All right. 1st and 10 at the 7-yard line of the Falcons. And they're going to hand it off to Algier because that's been working, but they stuff it for no gain. And now 2nd and 10. That's what you want to see. Get a stop, get good field position, then go down and win the game, man. Ooh, 12:38, so we got plenty of time before the Raiders game. Willie might actually be able to get a little break. A little Willie break. So you guys don't have to hear him use the loo. I can't believe we lost 80 people from me just using the loo. Just turn the volume down. Come on. 2nd and 10. The 8 ball says we're coming back. The 8 ball says we're coming back. Yeah, can we get a Saints defensive TD if the offense can't punch it in? The offense got 2 touchdowns when Taysom was in the game. Damn, Taysom makes a difference. 2nd and 10. Here we go. And dropping back, Kirk Cousins looks for his receivers, gets a pass off, incomplete. Luckily, no flag because Kyle Pitts fell down. Going to be 3rd and 10. That's just what the doctor ordered. Yeah, good no call by the refs. Even though there's a slight tug by the safety. Yikes. Woo. Okay, 3rd and 10. 3rd and 10. Let's freaking go. Need a 3 and out. Need to do this shit. Kirk Cousins in the shotgun, dropping back. And pressure, gets the ball off to the running back. Don't let him break a tackle. And yes, he's out of bounds, 3 yards short, maybe 2. Let's see where they spot the ball. Okay, 3 yards short. There you freaking go. 4th and 3. That's a punt. Defense did their job. Now it's time for the offense, dude. Gotta do this shit. Gotta win this freaking game. I don't care if there's 2 offensive linemen injured. Everybody's made mistakes on offense. The blocking, receivers, the quarterback, the play caller. Everybody has made mistakes today. Now is the time to put together a perfect drive, just like those first 2 drives with the Taysom Hill touchdowns. Gotta find a way to do it without Taysom Hill every time. And Shaheed with the punt return. And Shaheed gets inside the 45 of Falcons territory. And by the way, all those Saints fans who are hating on Carr, when they get the dub right now, go put your Spencer Rattler jersey on. Go put your Spencer Rattler jersey on. Sorry, dude. People switch up, dude. People switch up like crazy. Need a touchdown. About 3:28 to go. Here we go. Get a touchdown, still be a field goal game. So you gotta freaking Anderson, linebacker of the Falcons, taken off the field here. All right, Dennis Allen on the sideline. Taking it in. 42-yard line, Carr under center. Oh, false start. They're calling a flag already. False start. Can't let it happen like that. Let's see what we got. First and 15 now. Ball at the 47-yard line. Kamara in the backfield. Rashid in motion. Carr dropping back. I think he has a free play and a big completion to Olave. Falcons were offsides. I believe that's a free play. Unless they're calling it back. No. It's against the Saints. Oh, illegal motion. That was a 25-yard completion taken back because of a flag with illegal motion. Dude. He's got to stop. First and 20 now. The Saints keep moving backwards. 2 flags in a row. Oh, that was a huge play taken back. But hey, confidence builder. Now at the 48-yard line of the Saints. Started in Falcons territory, dropping back. Carr dumps it off to Kamara. Not a good gain, about 4 yards. Now it's going to be second and 16. We got to figure this out, man. All right, here we go. Second and 17. Dropping back Carr and a quick completion to Rashid Shaheed. And Shaheed gets out of bounds, lowers the shoulder. Should be a 10-yard gain and going to bring up a 3rd and 7. And this is 4-down territory for sure. Third and 6, actually. Let's freaking go. Stay calm. No penalties. No mistakes. Calm this freaking crowd down. I want to see a touchdown with 2 minutes to go and 35 seconds. 2 timeouts. Olave in the slot, dropping back. Carr gets it to Olave on the out route, and that's a completion for a first down. Get it to the best receiver in the NFC. Wow. Well, Justin Jefferson is. I mean, second best. I'll give him second best. He has the shot to be second best. Justin Jefferson takes number 1. CeeDee Lamb, I think, is a little overrated. And Olave, though, going to the sideline. Hopefully he's okay. Oh, no, Olave's ham. Oh, he's just seems like he's in pain. 25-yard line, first down, though. Dropping back, Carr. Quick completion to Juwan Johnson. Hold on to it. And he gets a 9-yard gain. And I think they're going to go to the 2-minute warning here. 2nd and 2. I think they're going to the 2-minute warning. They're going to the 2-minute warning. Great catch by Juwan Johnson. They got to melt the clock to prevent a Falcons field goal comeback. So they still got to be smart about this. They can't score too quickly. And we're going to commercial break. Going to commercial break. They can't score too quickly. I like this. I like this. I like this. Get some strategy. Get some strategy going. Don't go for the full enchilada. Just have one. Just have half. And now they're at the 2-minute warning right now. 2-minute warning. And guys, get the likes up if you want to see a victory. We got 446 likes. We should be at 600 with the 600 people here. And the people who left here because I talked trash on the Jameis Winston fans. And I also did use the restroom during the stream. But hey, I got to keep it real, man. I got to keep it real. Too many Saints fans are hating. Keep melting the clock. Keep melting the clock. Atlanta has 2 timeouts. Green Bay making a comeback here. Not against the Vikings now. Green Bay is making a comeback, dude. I thought it was over for them. They need to get the ball to their tight ends more. I'm surprised they haven't been. Wow. So now the Vikings or the Packers are only down 2 touchdowns against the Vikings. Dude, there's going to be so many upsets. I mean, Tampa Bay beating the Eagles is already upset. Colts beating Pittsburgh, that's upset. And that's an upset. Man, I got foot pain in both feet, man. Not good. All right, here we go. They're showing the replay of some of the miscues. The muffed punt by Rashid Shaheed. The tip drill pick. The drop by Shaheed, but it was one arm on 4th down. They should show that Olave not getting 2 feet in. That would have been a touchdown earlier. But hey, they got the chance to make it right. 2nd and 2. 2 running backs right now. Ball at the 17-yard line. A quick throw to Kamara and a low throw by Carr. Too low. And that's incomplete. And that's a mistake by Carr there. Now it's 3rd and 2. Rare bad routine throw by Carr. That was supposed to be basically a long toss. Olave back out there. What's the play call now? 3rd and 2. Blitz coming. Carr. Quick throw to Olave, who is at the 1-yard line now. Nearly a touchdown. And there you go. Olave in the slot. Getting down to the 1-yard line. Now you just got to tap it in. And now I think it's time for another Billie Jean. Does Derek Carr have $14,000 to give up for the fine? I think he's got the Skrilla. Let's do this Billie Jean action, baby. Come on. Now a second timeout for the Atlanta Falcons, 1st and goal. And if you're the Saints, do you maybe want to try to run it a little bit to run some more clock out? Or do you want to just score right now? So I think Carr's going to be in the shotgun. I think you maybe even want to... Okay, I formation here. And is he going to check into the QB sneak? We'll see what happens. 1st and goal Foster Moreau in motion, and Carr is going to QB sneak it, but he doesn't get there. Didn't get the push on the O-line. He's gotten like half a yard closer, though. Yeah, they didn't get a push. Good on Carr for not being aggressive with it. That could have been a fumble because if he would have stuck that ball out there, there really wasn't enough push for space for him to even get in arm's reach of the end zone. Second and goal, I say run that shit again. I say run that shit again on second and goal. We'll see what they do here. Carr under center. Foster's in motion. They're going to run it again, and they need a push, and they won't get the push. And then they got the backup center, backup guard, and it's showing here. I mean, wow, Grady Jarrett and the Falcons D-line. It is a wall, but now the clock is moving down. Falcons with no timeouts. Gonna snap the ball at about 1:03 unless they call it. I think they're gonna call a timeout. Saints are gonna call a timeout right now just to melt as much clock as possible on third and goal. So they're very confident they're gonna score. It is quite possible, and I wonder, and this is maybe what I would do. Have the Saints been trying not to get that big of a push here in order to continue to melt clock? So here we go. Third and goal. It's 4 down territory. But 2 QB sneaks, allowing them to melt this clock out. Let's see what happens here. 1:04 on the clock. And Carr under center. Kamara in the backfield. Now it's an I formation. Will they hand it off this time? And they hand it off to Kamara. And Kamara gets there. Where are the freaking DC haters at now? All the Saints fans are rooting against the motherfucking team. And now the Saints are about to get the lead, bitch. Derek Carr leading them down the field. Big throw to Olave. Big throw to Shaheed. Melting the clock, putting his body on the line with the QB sneaks. And then letting freaking Alvin Kamara, arguably the best RB in the league, finish it. There you go. Go put your freaking Spencer Rattler jerseys on and go watch the team in 5 years. This is DC's team now. This is Willie's team now. This is Willie's team now. This is DC's team. Raiders fans are taking this shit over. No, but Alvin Kamara, not going to lie, I hated on Alvin Kamara last year. Thought he might have been toxic, and Alvin Kamara has proved a hater like me wrong. Alvin Kamara, you know, I thought he had no gas left in the tank, 29-year-old running back, but he has proven a lot of people wrong, including myself. So shout out to Alvin Kamara, not going to lie. And there you go, man. Defense has to hold on. They just need about 2 tackles in bounds. Kirk Cousins warming up, a minute to go, no timeouts. But a field goal wins the game for the Falcons, so you got to watch out. Not gonna lie, I got nervous that they might not punch it in. I got nervous thinking, oh shit, man. What if they don't punch it on third down? Ooh. There we go. Kirk Cousins, though. He had that big drive against the Eagles. Can't count him out, dude. Defense has to keep playing well like they've been doing, dude. They've been doing. First and goal. Or first down. Minute to go. No timeouts for Atlanta. Kirk Cousins taking the field. I think they were trying to milk clock. I think they didn't want to score too quickly, so they let DC tap it in. They let him tap it in. First and 10, 30-yard line. Gotta freaking be resilient on defense. Kirk Cousins makes some adjustments, drops back to throw, quick screen play, and tackled down after a 5-yard gain. Still positive yards for the Falcons. Now they're at the 35-yard line with the clock moving to 50 seconds. 2nd and 5. Cannot let them get in field goal range. Cannot give up the big play. No. And is that false start or is it going to be false start? False start against the Falcons. Now it's going to be 2nd and 10, but that does stop the play clock at 41 seconds. 2nd and 10, 41 seconds. They're actually talking about this for a little bit. I wonder if there's something going on here. The game clock changes. Snap infraction. Ten-second runoff because of the moving the ball early snap infraction by the center. So the 10 seconds off the clock, now they're at 31 seconds. Falcons have no timeouts. Here we go. Cannot give up the big play, though. Cannot give up the big play. This shit ain't over. Gotta stay strong. Can't rest easy. 30-yard line, 2nd and 10. Lattimore at the top of the screen and dropping back. Kirk Cousins looks to throw, has too much time, airs it out deep, and they can't give up a play, broken up, and they're going to call PI. No! 2 penalty markers. Oh, are they going to just give it to him on a PI call? Oh, Adebo. Oh, they just gave it to him. Adebo's hands looked like it touched the face, but it didn't touch the face. And that's just a PI call. And now they're going to be at the Saints 40-yard line. So they're close to field goal range already. They need like 5 more yards for field goal range. And the Saints take a timeout. Oh, man, they got to get a sack. All right, so now Kirk Cousins are at the Saints 40-yard line. They just need about 5 yards to get in field goal range. Damn. Paulson Adebo, dude, got his hands up, accidentally hit the guy's hands in the face, didn't even look. It didn't look that bad when you watch the replay, but live it looked bad, so they threw the flag. But it's not over. And Saints have good special teams. It still would be a long kick. Are they going to run it and spike it? That's what I'm wondering. The Saints got to be on top of this shit. They called the timeout. Line up. Hurry up and line up. 23 seconds to go. 23 seconds. Clock is stopped right now. And dropping back, Kirk Cousins is going to throw. He looks for his receiver deep. And overthrow is incomplete. Going to be 2nd and 10. 18 seconds to go. Okay. No penalties, dude. These refs are hot right now. No penalties, bro. These refs are hot. Damn. 40-yard line, 2nd and 10. Kirk Cousins in the shotgun. What's going to happen here? Dropping back to throw. Cousins looks deep. He airs it out deep and overthrows his receiver. 3rd and 10 with 13 seconds to go. Just tackle him once. Just tackle him once. 3rd and 10, 13 seconds. Just get a tackle once is all you need. No penalties. Oh. And they're going to do the field goal kick at the 40-yard line. That makes this a 55-yarder? Are they going to do it right now? Oh, 3rd and 10. 13 seconds, 3rd and 10, 0 timeouts. Kirk Cousins dropping back to throw. 3-man rush. Has hella time. Gets it deep. And batted incomplete. 4th and 10 with 7 seconds to go. Good play by Paulson Adebo. Oh, man. Great pass breakup. Good pass breakup. And they're going to kick the field goal. They're going to kick the field goal. They're going to kick the field goal. How long is this shit? 57 yards. 58 yard. Come on. 58 yard. They cannot make this shit. I can't even look, dude. I can't even look. 58 yards. Here we go. And he got it. Should have saved the timeout for ice in the kicker. Should have saved the timeout for ice in the kicker. That PI call did it. That PI call did it where they basically didn't need to gain an extra yard to get that game-winning field goal. The great kick by Youngboy Cool on the 58-yard line. You know, Derek Carr led the game-winning drive, got the touchdown, defense, gave up the penalty, and that just about did it. And they got that. They're going to get the, barring a miracle, they're going to get the dub here. Really? The muffed punt by Rashid Shaheed. That's 7 points. The tip drill interception. That was 7 points. Big mistakes did it. And Younghoe Koo getting the longest field goal in stadium history to win the game. So I think they're going to kick it out of bounds and then Carr and the Saints are going to do a Hail Mary. Now, it is still possible. Let's say they try to throw it deep. If there's a PI call, when Carr and company try to throw it deep, could be a PI call that sets the Saints up in field goal range. Carr has a very deep arm, but this would be a miracle, but it's still possible. Are they going to kick it in bounds, let them return it? And Shaheed's going to bring it out and return it. And they are going to play some lateral action. And no, you should have just kept it, Shaheed. Jamal Williams was going to do it. So that's game. That's game. Could have got that field goal kick, but they got that good field position. But damn, what a disappointing game because they had this, man. They had it in the beginning. They had it at the end. And, it's crazy because the Falcons made mistakes too. Kirk Cousins threw an interception. They had some stalled out drives. But they could drop one of the Falcons and be good. They could drop one of the Falcons. Still a long year. They've showed a lot of promise. They had a good game. They had a good game, actually, in my opinion. It wasn't like they didn't have a chance. It wasn't like it was just completely over and there's no shot. They were leading at times. They had some injuries. It was still a good game. It was a good game. They played a good game. They made big plays on both sides of the football. I think they should hang their head high. If it wasn't literally if they didn't have that one PI call, then we're sitting here celebrating a Saints victory. Literally, if there wasn't just that PI call at the end there that really sealed the deal. Other than that, they would have been good to go. So it sucks, but I think they should stay confident, especially if they get Cesar Ruiz, offensive lineman, back. You can tell they missed him. And continue to eliminate the mistakes. Don't have to go for the miracle banger plays all the time, especially in the kick return game with Rashid Shaheed. That was a blunder. Got to execute more on the, in the air, man. You saw the some lack of connection. They started hitting it towards the end though, but in the beginning of the game, 14 points. I mean, really big mistakes leading to points. That just like, I mean, how are you gonna win? How are you gonna win like that? How are you gonna win like that? It ain't gonna happen. But you know, it's all good. They'll still have a shot. They play the Kansas City Chiefs next week. Chiefs are a great team, but Derek Carr has some experience against that coordinator. Hasn't always had this kind of staff and players around him to compete against him, but you know, he's beaten them before. So Monday Night Football, we're going to be live for the Saints versus Chiefs Monday Night Football. And if you're a Raiders fan not rooting for Carr and the Saints that day, then you're just not a real Raiders fan. Whoa, man. Carr and the Saints versus the Chiefs on Monday Night Football. I cannot wait. That's going to be an absolute blast. And I'm going to be going live. I'm going to go grab something real quick. But I'm going live for freaking Browns and Raiders coming up at 1:25. Yeah. And I'm going to be live again Monday Night Football. So after Browns versus Raiders, I'll be live again Monday Night Football. And obviously for Raiders versus Broncos on Sunday. So I'll see you. Let's go hang out in the next live. I'm going to end this one. We'll be there.